Hello! Aru, you are too fast, by the way. You're too fast. It scares me. It scares me. Alright, let me put up my camera. Where am I? Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. What's up, Danny? What's up, Jean? Hello. Hello, everyone. Alright, so today, what we have today? Today we have the Janna Queen reviews. So we will have review 4 to 5 games, I think we can do. We'll watch some clips, we'll do the wheel, and then yeah, we call it a day. So I'm pretty thanks to the glowing mods. So I'm pretty interested how this guy plays the Janna, because it's very different to what I've seen or experienced. So yeah, I want to look. I'm sure that we will learn a lot today. I'm sure we will learn a lot. Except that about this one, I've been using the build, but I'm not sure how this player plays the game exactly. The build is very. I mean, I've been studying him a bit. I've played my own games with Janna. I've done fairly well. I think I've won 6 games and lost 3. And I'm liking the build a lot. I've watched one of his games, but just 5 minutes. So what I like to do is I find a build or I find a player that is good. I try the build, I try to play the playstyle a bit blind without knowing what's happening. And then yeah, then I study a bit if I'm that tryhard, and we will see. I mean, it's very interesting. This guy named Janna Queen, perfect name as well, picked 1,693 LPs in Korean server. Right now he's ranked 62 with 1,455 LP, which is very impressive. And usually enchanters or don't do that well in high elo, but he's doing really well. He has a very nice win rate as well, 730 games. Here we can see it with Janna, and 58% win rate. It's amazing. Is my stream to be unlisted? No, it should not be unlisted. It's not public. Why is not public, by the way? I know why. Right, now. It should be public now. Thank you, Aru. Thank you, Aru. It should be public now. But it's fine. For the votes people, for the vote people. For spin the wheel, want me to add a column that shows if a player has done at least one challenge, can be helpful to filter the names maybe. Jean, if you do that, that would be amazing. I was going to do it one by one, by hand. But if you are able to do that, that's amazing. I'm also watching the clips after the second game. So after the second game, we are going to do it. I will add some new players probably to the list. So if you do that, Callum, that will be amazing. That would be very nice. So any challenge from any week is fine, right? Yeah, exactly. Anyone that has like a punctuation somewhere next to his name, then he gets to be in the spin wheel. I still have to give the gifts from the other wheel, but well, I will do them. I will do them. Now it should be public. The YouTube stream, is it public? Let me check. Let me check right here. I think so. No, now everyone can see it. I believe it is. No, Aru, I believe it is. Technical difficulties. Yes, hello, what's up, Wills? Yeah, I wasn't unlisted for some reason, so I don't know. All right, so talking about this guy, Janna Queen, so what I learned, he builds always Ardent, right? So he always goes for Ardent Sensor. I'm not sure the components exactly that he rushes, but he buys a lot of control wards, which I like a lot. I don't think he can play at this level with without buying control wards at all. He does the glowing mode Sin, but well, it's an enchanter at the end of the day. But he buys a lot of control wards, which we are happy with that. Now, we know that OPG backs a bit, so building-wise, we'll see in-game. But more or less, what he likes to do is he gets Ardent, right? Which, first item, Ardent. Then he goes for CDR boots always, right? So he doesn't go for Swifties. And then he goes Redemption into Downcore, right? So his normal build will be Ardent, Redemption after, and then he will go Downcore, right? And then he will go Wardstone. Now, there are some variations where he doesn't go Ardent when, for example, his teammates are not so many auto-attackers. Here, for example, he changed this build a bit. He went directly for Redemption, and then he went direct for Imperial Mandate. So he's changing a bit now as well. In some moments, he's going for what's called Redemption into Imperial Mandate. He goes Zazak, and then he changed it later on, I think, to Dreammaker. Does he go Zazak and changes it all the time? No. We will see. We will see some games. But the games that we are going to watch today are these ones. We're going to watch how he played against Pyke. Again, he goes for the Ardent build. Ardent. The problem with the Ardent build into Pyke or something like this is that you don't get much HP, but he's playing with Glacial, right? He's playing always with Glacial, these runes, and then he goes for these two, 100%, and then he's changing in between these three. Now, I think flat HP is better, for example, against Pyke and Talon, and sometimes he goes for the slow and tenacity resistance, because like here, for example, let's see if there's a team composition that he wants to use the slow one. You see here he will use the resistance to tenacity and slows, but that's more or less it. He always goes Glacial, and he starts with Q every game, if I'm not mistaken. Q into E, level 2. So usually what I would do is W start, and then W into Q or E, but he does always Q into E, and he max E, right? So a lot of things to take into consideration from this guy. Yeah, I know Shodesu, Yanis. I know Shodesu. He's in an A. He also gets a glowing mode. He also, I mean, he's not perfect, I guess. He is not perfect. We will see how he plays. Coach, Glacial seems weaker on lane, but stronger on late game than Aeri. What do you think? Well, we will see today. I played this build, by the way. I've been playing this build on my other account, on this account, myself. So I've been studying as well, and it's going pretty good, right? Like I've won for 6 games and I lost 3 games, right? And these games, honestly, there was not much we could do, but this game, I mean, I kind of smurfed it. So I will keep trying the Janna. It looks good. It looks strong. So yeah, that's why I wanted to do it. It's pretty impressive. Kind of crazy how he plays completely different setup on Hurt than me. No, but he plays the most different Janna setup from everyone. Every Janna. Normally with Janna you will go Oraeri, shield build, you will Comet for movement speed build, you will go Swifties, some players go CDR boots, but he plays really well with Glacial, and we'll see with the Glacial, right? I was not a fan, but well, I'm trying it out as well. It's funny, Ardent is good on Yunara. Yeah, that's why I don't know why he went Redemption and Imperial Mandate, actually. But yeah, usually he goes Redemption first if, for example, he's playing with AP carry. So there was a game where he played with Cassiopeia, and he went for Redemption here. So here he plays with Cassiopeia bot lane, Taliyah, right? So he's not going for the standard Arden, he just goes Redemption, right? Sometimes he goes Cosmic as well. When does he go Cosmic again? When does he go Cosmic instead of Jack of all trades? So when he doesn't go Ardent, he usually goes Cosmic. That's what I paid attention to. But I don't know if here he goes Jack of all trades or not. You see, when he doesn't go Ardent, or when he doesn't want to build Ardent Sensor, he doesn't go for Jack of all trades. Here he's going for Ardent Sensor, and he builds Ardent of all Jack of all trades. Here, for example, he's not going Ardent, so probably he's not building Jack of all trades. So when he knows that he goes for Ardent, he goes Jack of all trades, and once he knows that he's not going for Ardent, he goes for Cosmic Insight, right? That's what I noticed as well, right? So there are some things, what's up, Andy, to take into consideration, right? That's what I can see when watching his profile, 100%. Like here, for example. Are you planning to do any streams like the cloud analysis with another pro player? I mean, we are doing with an OTP Janna here with rank 60 in Korea, Yanis. So yes, I'm planning to do them. This is one of them. Now it's on an OTP Janna, and probably I will do OTP pro players like Keria, Duro in the future. But yeah, probably one per week or one time every 2 weeks. Dresser, what's up? Yo, coach, got silver first time today. Your warding guide got me bronze. Your ROM timer guide and laning phase fundamentals got me silver. Caracal coach. Thank you, Dresser. Where are you taking the replays? Korean account? Yeah, from a Korean account that I can borrow. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy. All right, we have a list. So which one should we start with? So we have the Pyke matchup. Janna against Pyke. Here we can see it. We have Janna against Pyke. We have Janna against Bart and Kaisa. Here, for example, you see he has a Junara. He goes for Ardent. Now we have a Janna against Lulu, where the Varus did actually not that good. We have a Janna against Karma, and we have a Janna against Nautilus. I would like with one. Should we start? With what should we start? Janna Nautilus with Nautilus Pyke, Lulu Karma. Those for me are very interesting. The Karma one is also pretty interesting for me. I would like to see. Maybe we can start with the Karma one. What do we think? Janna Zaya against Jin Karma. Very weak lane, by the way. Very weak lane. Pyke, please. Yeah, the Pyke one is interesting, eh? The Pyke one is interesting. I want to start with the Karma and we will see Pyke. Would you guys want to see the Pyke first? The Pyke can be spicy one as well. Which one? Is 26 minutes this one, no? Every game is like very short except the Nautilus one. We can start with the Pyke one. We can see how he does the Pyke, right? He said Pyke, please. So we start with the Pyke. Why not? All right. By the way, guys, you have the ladder full updated already from today. Jin is making sure that we are going to spin the wheel. Everyone that has done the challenges will be in the wheel. So yeah, let's start with the Pyke one. Let's hope it works. And we're going to the replay. Spectator. Full challenger, eh? That's my lobby, by the way. That's my lobby. Holy moly. Alright, let's get some zoom out. I want to keep a bit of what's called of sound, but I want to take away the pings, because if we keep the pings, then this is going to be like madness. Let's take away the chat. Let's press this. All right. So I noticed that he starts always with... He plays the best skin, the best Janna skin, in my opinion, this one. And he starts normal ward, and then he goes for sweeper after. Oh, the support is TSGW Taki. Stacky, no? It's from Vietnam. And that's why he lost. No. She always starts, or he, the Janna player, Janna Queen always starts with Q. Now for the runes, he's going standard runes, going for Ardent, so that means that he is going for Jack of all trades. And then on rune stats, flat health, move speed, and ability haste. Ability haste and move speed, they are always there. But you guys don't see it because of my camera, but I will tell you. And he goes flat health. Alright. Let's see how he plays. He doesn't establish the ward yet. Wait a second, Nautilus jungle will be a thing next patch. Yeah, Nautilus jungle, we might see it. Nautilus jungle. When are you getting a new mouse, coach? Oof, I have to think about it. A lot of things going on. Maybe I need to get a new mouse for sure. But it's not that broken. My mouse works fine. It's just the zoom in, zoom out. It's not the biggest issue. Well, to scroll down in web pages, it's a bit painful. All right, let's see. So playing in the wave, you cannot have bush control against Pyke. It's impossible. Let me pause real quick. Let's get a bit of less volume. Hey, Maximo, thank you for the resub. Notifications, let's keep going. Welcome back, another month. Now you have the Emerald Tariq. So you see that you always want to kind of play in this spot right here when you are playing against a hook champion, right? You cannot really contest bush control. Insta Q, and then heal fast. But yeah, Varus Janna is not going to be easy. I think it's mostly Varus, like losing his position there and Pyke punishing. But well, you might be able to contest for level 2. But okay, we can see how a support plays when his AD carry ins, which will happen 99% of the times when you're playing against Pyke, right? As a Janna player or Enchanter. Well, you get a trade 1-for-1, eh? It's not the worst. You get solo experience and more gold. More gold with Enchanter, not a bad idea. What's up, Cosimo? Pyke. What's up with Pyke? Wave state not that good, is pushing towards RL and Pyke right now. Jarvan is pathing down. I'm just chilling. I mean, only use one potion, no heal this time. and just trying to last hit every time she can. This guy auto-attacks a lot, right? At the end of the day, if you're going for Arden build, and he plays pretty aggro, he's going to play on the wave all the time. Let me see if I can zoom out a bit. Let's keep the zoom like this for the entire game. Auto-attack, you see? Auto-attack to Pyke. The auto-attacks of Janna suck pretty hard. They don't do much. See, he's playing in the wave all the time, not scared. Problem is that sometimes you will have like a scared AD carry that's going to play too far back and is going to sell you out. Can be a bit of a problem, but well. Janna always has like the Q to deny if Pyke is going to go in or if he's charging the Q. So yeah, patience. They have the jungler next to them. I think you are a bit in delay, Cosimo. That's why you said Pyke. All right. I think you are not live in the YouTube VOD. So slowly, W auto attack. The W doesn't do much because at the end of the day, you don't get mana flow from it. Misses the tornado, and Varus is dead again. Void State is in a pretty bad state. He's pushing towards them. Is going to take the recall? I don't think so. It's going to just take the solo XP, right? The AD carry died twice again. Well, this is like a normal Pyke lane, no? Like you end up dying 2-3 times and just keep playing. You see, you just keep playing the laning phase. You get solo gold, solo experience. It's not that bad as a support. If you know what to do after, you can carry. So even in Challenger, it will happen, guys. So don't worry. Laning phase is not the only thing in the game. I started getting a bit stackish in Emerald 1, even though your videos got me out of gold pretty fast. Then I started watching some Nami Challenger OTP. I feel like a lot of the things he does are different from your Nami guide. I try to mimic his gameplay, and I'm stomping now. Feels like I'm climbing again. What is he doing different? What is he doing different than the Nami guide? My Nami guide, there is no much gameplay going on. There's a bit of gameplay, but depends on what gameplay you say. It's contradicting. Crashes the wave. Let's go back a bit. Crashes the wave and just resets, right? Like it's a good opportunity to reset. 1.1k gold. That's pretty good. Throws a random Q. Let's see. Why is only +3 gold when he lasts his pick? Because he has the gold punishment. Because if you farm as a support, your gold quest, you get punished. What's up, Federico? So it goes Forbidden Idol, Tome, Control Ward, and play the game. I mean, the problem with Janna in this state of the game is that Pyke is going to roam a lot, and Janna's not going to be able to follow that well. I mean, Janna is pretty fast on the map, but he is not going to play move speed build, plus he's not maxing W, right? He's maxing E, so she's not that fast, right? So I want to see how she plays with the vision, because it should be she has to drop good vision to see if Pyke is roaming or not. Or let's see how the Janna plays. There's nothing to roam to be fair. Wave in bot lane is in a good state for them. Just random Ws for a bit of gold. Maybe he's playing for a bit of gold for the super item. They will just keep the wave here. If Pyke is bot lane, that's good for Janna at the end of the day. But it's Galio and Besa, so maybe Pyke cannot really roam to those lanes that well. Especially Galio against Cho'Gath, no? Roaming mid lane, not that easy. Again, playing inside of the wave. Gets hooked, react late with the E. Laning phase of Janna is not the strongest, eh? We will see later on. You see, once Pyke has no CDs, steps up a bit further up. Contest through the top side. Preventive Qs as well, but now she has no Q. Heal fast for the what's called. Okay, we can go back a bit. I want to see this trade. Let's put the mouse on this guy. You see how fast he heals? Once you get hooked, you insta-heal, so you mitigate the damage from the hook. And also you can keep playing, and the ignite doesn't reduce the healing. So you get the full value. Also important here, you guys see where is Janna? What's up, Sudders? How we doing? So she throws the nado and she insta shields, so she gets refunded, no? Seconds of the E. Does it work like that, no? It should be working like that. 2 seconds at least. And then she can W and get a second E faster. Yeah, get 2 seconds back. Maybe gets a good W here. Also, issue that I found with this build is that you don't have much mana. And it's hard to, like, you cannot really spam a lot of abilities all the time. Because you lack mana. But once you have Forbidden Idol and a bit one item, then there's no much problem. But you still have to be careful with your mana. As you said, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's also playing against good players. What's up, Federico? Hello. What an Emerald support needs to do in order to carry the game? I know the question is pretty complex, but can you give me any idea, even not extremely precise? Thank you. I would say make sure that you get Division. Division and play good laning phase. Understand what you have to do as a supporting game and be in the right place at the right time. And watch my Silver to Challengers VODs. If you watch my Silver to Challenger streams, then you will know what to do. You watch the Silver and Gold games, you will know how to carry. Roam to Void Grabs, already level 6 by the way, on this Roam to Void Grabs. So she's level 5, you see? It's going to get the experience of this wave right now, and now gets level 6. 1 minion away for the support item. Where does he place the pink ward? He placed the pink ward on the pit? In the pit? No, he does not place in the pink ward. He's just going to Q here and predict the movement of the Talon. Yeah, this nade is so good. It's insane, no? What a Q. Yeah, all that solo XP coming in Crash. Well, he doesn't need the level 6 right now, really. But yeah. If the enemy support is here and he needs it, then he's level 6 and Pyke is still level 5, right? So that's pretty good. Yeah, solo experience is good, guys. Your AD carry dies early because he misplayed or you guys lost 2v2. That's fine. It happens, right? It happens all the time. He gets the super item as well at minute 9. He's level 6 already. Glowing mode, control ward. Close to Ardent. Gets 2 control wards, by the way. 2 control wards. And plays the game, right? This wave crashed. So Varus should be in a fine position. And he opens to us mid lane. Let's see how he plays with the warding item. This is one of the most... Like, this is what I'm most curious about, right? How is he going to play? This comes a wrap right now from him. Jarvan is going to be top side, so let's see how he handles this being completely dark, right? The probably enemy jungle is bot side as well, so how does he deal with possible having vision around here also? So yeah, he probably normal sword this to protect the Cho'Gath. I don't like normal what's normal in this bush, you guys know, but he's too scared or he needs to get some vision control in the river, so Cho'Gath can keep playing his lane and he can keep playing. Probably he's going to control ward this because he cannot really, like, if you don't control this bush, the problem is that once you're going through here, this might be warded, this might be warded, right? I think they have a pink here. They will see you and they can trap you from here, they can trap you from here, right? So you have to be extremely careful. So most likely, I would use a control ward here or probably a sweeper. Let's see what he ends up doing. Just a normal ward. I'll probably drop the control ward there because they might be seeing me. But well, he's holding on to it more. And your AD carry is almost dead. So 2 wards defending the blue buff, another ward defending this entrance, so he's in reality defending both camps at the same time, and he's just going to be patient and wait for the red to come back and just farm, probably under tower. I feel like good Q predicts are half of the champion, at least in fights. When you can predict a good Q, yeah. Just getting used to predicting good Qs. No, the shield cooldown is important, right? Especially when he's maxing shield, what you want to do is make sure that you E. Hey, Legend Legacy, welcome. Thank you for the ride. So what you want to do with the E is make sure that you E, W after and Q, or Q and E at the same time. So you start fights with E so you can get 2 E's or 2 shields in a fight. And yeah, it's, you have to pay attention to the E refund, right? Every time Janna CCs a target, she gets refunded 20% of the E cooldown. You have to pay attention to that and play around that as well, right? So I didn't use the control ward yet. The hook from Pyke is really good. From Fog, you see that Pyke was not even seen. Qs from Frog very well. Right now, mechanically, not insane, right? Not an insane player mechanically for now. I mean, the Q predict was really good, but it's not like insane reaction time on every Pyke hook. Pyke is also hitting a lot of stuff. So yeah. Okay, we can see. I want to see a bit how he plays. You see here he gets W and Q, so he will get another shield in 2 seconds. I'll probably give it to like Varus. Here to Varus, while the W is traveling. Now no mana. You see the mana problems that I spoke about before. Pro wants to look for a reset. Contesting together with your jungle. Where is he going to drop the control ward? Is he going to drop a control ward? He's going to base now. What would be the best support to play for an X-Draven OTP? Probably Pantheon. I don't know. For a Draven OTP, Pantheon, I guess. Or something with range that can bully. Maybe Nico. Having Glacial and multiple points in E early in the game feels weaker, but it's also better in an all-in fight. It feels a bit weaker at the start of the game. I mean, but Janna in general is not that strong early. But the good thing about not being that strong early is that if you manage to play really good and get an advantage early game, then you are able to transition to a very strong mid game, right? You get accelerated really quick. It's like playing on a hyper carry in AD carry. Alright, we can see rewatch this, and also I want to give some talk about some things. You guys remember that when I say when you are level 6 or level 7 or level 6 onwards, what you would like to do is you would like to play more D here, control the vision of the river, and once you have more control of the vision, then you can play laning phase, right? And this is because of this, right? He's warding the bush, which is not bad idea against Pyke, but in my opinion is very inefficient because this ward is going to expire. So you probably want a vision behind you and vision here as well. And also his opening, I want to see his opening again. He opens like this towards the lane. You could open through here, ward this for yourself or ward this spot. So you can avoid getting like Talon jumping this wall and going from behind. And he's going to play laning phase directly, which I don't really like. So vision wise could be better in my opinion, could be way better. But well, or vision setup. Before touching lane. He wards the lane. Usually OTPs with vision, they are not excellent. They are just very good with the champion. And they, yeah. Let's see how he plays. Usually he is first, gets the Q, W, resets the E again, gets the ultimate. So he reduced the E so much that he gets another E out, right? So he got 2 E's out in less than 2 seconds. So that's very good. The device is that's very broken, right? Again, get solo experience. It was 1-for-1. And more gold. Ardent is already completed. And they are go on hit Varus as well, right? Did he get E before R out? No, when he gets like, look. So how you want to play Janna here? Pause. I will go back a bit back. So how he plays the Janna, he maxes the E, right? So how he wants to play is 4 points on E. Look at the cooldowns, right? Right now. Play. Let me slow it down. Now here. Once the Pyke is going to do all in, right now Pyke is going to do all in, I'm going to slow it down. Pause. Now here, instead of throwing the Q or throwing any ability, he's going to throw the E first to Varus, right? He's going to chill a bit. He is now, okay? Now every time you make sure that you impair movement with Janna, you will get a refund of 20% of the cooldown, right? Of the E. So now he goes to throw the Q. This Q is going to make sure that the Glacial also procs to everyone nearby, like here, or I mean around the Pyke. So that's not bad. He procs the W as well. So now the shield has 5 seconds, right? So now he's going to ult. So he cancels, I think, the Q of Pyke with the ultimate. and he gets refunded a bit more of the shield, and now he gets an extra shield together with the barrier. He heals, shields, and gets out, right? That's how he usually plays, or that's how you want to play this Janna, or well, Janna in general when you are trying to maximize your shield. So it doesn't start with Q without shielding someone, right? I didn't hear you explain the glacial effect. Also triggers another 20% of the E. Does the glacial also trigger 20% of the E? Janna refunds 20% of the cooldown whenever she impairs an enemy champion movement with an ability. I think it doesn't, eh? I think the glacial doesn't because it's not an ability, no? It's just the rune. It does? The glacial? I don't think so. So let's see again. I don't think, no. Here she has E, 11 seconds. No, it doesn't. It's just the Q. Here's the W. And here's the ultimate, no? Where did the glacial refound the E shield? Well, you can send me the video, we can watch. But here it didn't, no? It was the Q, W, and then the ultimate. Yo, mate, how you play a matchup Leona's... Leona what? Naila. Or whatever she's named. Versus Janna Yunara. But Raul, tomorrow I'm going to do matchups on stream. And tomorrow we talk about the AD carries. Okay, how to play with any AD carry. And we can talk about some matchups. And I will explain how to play with each AD carry. Depending on the champion you have. Or how to play in the laning phase. I mean, it's not that easy to explain all of that stuff. So yeah. Right now it's a bit hard for me. Right, nice. Got a kill. How much gold? 900, almost 1k. She gets boots and probably component for... I mean, boots is going to be... Is she getting Forbidden Idol? No. HP, Glowy Mode, and still 2 control words, okay? Alright, we'll keep playing.
Turret plating will soon fall.
What would be the best supposed to play for an extreme OTP? Well, that already... I answered that already. Why does she buy Ardent every game? I feel like it's so bad value. Well, he's doing it, Rohan. I tried it as well. It doesn't look that bad. I mean, at the end of the day, you can give Ardent to your entire team, right? So the value of the Ardent is for a lot of your team members, right? So for every team member. She goes mid lane, nothing to do. Drops 1 ward. Is not going for more wards. 2 wards. She has 2 wards and 2 control wards. And just waiting. Sometimes you have to just wait because you cannot really face check some places. You don't know where your Jarvan is going to be. So one of the main mistakes here would be just to go and drop vision randomly when in reality you don't know really where your team wants to play. Probably they want to play Herald. So now he's waiting for Jarvan to probably play around mid lane or go here and then they can contest together. Okay, would be sick if the ultimate impairs will get him a 3rd E. But that's probably not possible only with like a 5-man Nado. I think it's just... Wait, let me pause. She ulted already? Yeah, she ulted in case of Talon. You see here? Let's focus up. Jarvan comes... So once Jarvan is in the river, she syncs up with Jarvan, gets a control ward here. Every player that in Halo that we have seen control was this bush, and from control ward in this bush can go towards the enemy jungle. Going to get the Remaker here. There it is, and now together with Jarvan they play the enemy blue buff, right? You can see it in the bottom left. Yao, Janna Queen. Yo, what's up? How are you doing? Rel abuser. I mean, you're using Rel, no? You ban Janna. Goes back mid lane. Make sure that you get the mid prior together in mid lane, and then shows probably is going to move, right? And now Varus has also the move. They don't hit mid tower, you guys see. And from not hitting mid tower, they just move, defend a bit the vision, make sure they drop another control ward here. And they play. I think this one was the Varus control ward. He keeps a lot of control wards in his inventory Like he's not using them all over every time. And now they have really nice vision to rotate, for example, to our top side. Now Janna doesn't have wards, so probably she wants to reset, you see? Now she has no wards. She's going to play one more wave, probably making sure that Varus doesn't die. She shields, and then she goes back to the bush. You see that she's not hitting the wave with Varus, because Varus doesn't really need her. And she wants to stay as... she doesn't want to show all the time, right? It says whenever, so I thought one instant with one ult. I think it responds every time you use the ability, no? 20%. I don't think it goes for the members you hit. But I have to try it out, by the way. I'm not sure right now. I don't think so. Hey, Saddles, what are you doing? 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Welcome, everyone. Double B got one. Primate got one. Oh my god, you gave it to the wrong person, Saddles. You gave it to the wrong person. Alright, let's watch this opening. Thank you so much, Saddles. She opens through side lane together with Cho'Gath. We have talked about this a lot of times. She hovers the Cho'Gath, also a top laner. I mean, Cho'Gath is mid lane, actually. So hovers the mid laner, plays around with the mid, gets the enemy out, make sure that he gets some vision around the wall so he doesn't get surprised. Enemy team is contesting us for mid lane, and from here they rotate towards mid lane, right? Varus could have respected a bit more, probably. But yeah, it's going to be hard when Pyke is going to E forward and just go. And they play side lane into mid lane. Probably is going to get some vision here, or clear some vision. Let's see what ends up doing. I would go for a bit more deeper vision for this dragon, but he's going to make sure that he clears everything that is spotted. So that's why it's super important to ping the wards. And now he spots the Talon. I don't know what Talon is doing, but well, he's trying to sneak a dragon that he cannot. Is he going to establish control ward here? Probably. No, he's going to get all the wards, right? So you see, making time for his team to come up and play, and just getting rid of wards. I would drop a deeper ward, honestly. I would drop a deeper ward. He's going to be here annoying for Ambessa. I would not be mid lane. I would just make sure that this guy is finding mid lane, hovering this side, and just making sure that I get some better vision. Holds a lot of the control wards, by the way. He's going to establish another control ward or no? No, control ward in the pit, so they don't see what's happening. But she still has 2. I would probably drop one here. Why does he take Glacial every time? He plays like that. Glacial and Ardent Rush. Sometimes he goes Redemption Rush instead of Ardent when he doesn't want to go for Ardent. But he goes for Ardent every time. And Redemption second and then Downcore. That's his common build. When he can use the Ardent properly, right? The attack speed gives you the carry is the value. Yeah, exactly. But every time you check it, it gives 1.5 damage in 30 minutes game. That's really low, no? For Ardent, yeah, but the Ardent, the damage from the Ardent is not what you are looking for. You are looking for the attack speed, right? So Ardent, right now, let's pause a bit. We can read about it. Ardent gives you 25 attack speed and 20 magical damage for yourself and for your ally that you shield or heal. That means that when you shield an enemy champ or an ally, not only you get the attack damage from the Janna shield, also you get attack speed and attack damage on hit, right? But the 20 damage, it's not relevant, right? It's not that relevant because at the end of the day, it's flat. It's always going to be flat. But if you get 25 attack speed to Varus, Jarvan, Aatrox all the time and everything, then it's really good. Thank you, Rohan, for dropping. Every stream is saved on YouTube, or every stream is saved on YouTube. Most of the streams are saved on YouTube, especially this type of streams, so you guys can watch it back. I will zoom in a bit if my mouse doesn't troll me. You will see how he's going to play around, like being very careful with his positioning. Obviously, he's playing against really good players, and it's going to be very complicated to do with Janna. Got a bit. I mean, Talon is going to try to flank. Galio ulted on top. I think the flash is pretty bad in that side, and well, they end up dying. Pretty disaster. Now, what I want to know is he going for T3 boots or is he going for Redemption first? Right, he's going to go for Redemption first before completing the tier 3 boots. He could have played better, with the warding. I think a bit too ambitious. Too ambitious there. When Redemption over Ardent, probably when the attack speed doesn't matter too much. But he goes Redemption over Ardent like 10% of the games or 5% of the games. And the AP and shield power from Ardent increases the Glacial Slow, so it has nice varied bonuses. Exactly. Alright. Opens them up. Very nice vision. You see how the control wards guys are in the river, usually? Like, they don't go that deep, the control wards. I tested and it's a reduction by exactly 20% if one or more champions get hit by an ability. So hitting, for example, 2 champions with Q gives only 20% reduction. Yeah, I think it's bad wording, by the way. But you're right. Yeah, that's what I when I played the Janna yesterday or 2 days ago, I mean these 2 last days, that's what I noticed, right? It's 20% reduction every time you CC a champion. Doesn't matter how many champions you CC, right? Doesn't go for too much deep vision, just playing Atakan, some shallow vision. Remember that with enchanters it's not easy to go for deep vision if it's not very, very free, because you can always get caught, and against the team that she's playing, Pyke, Talon, it doesn't reward deep vision that much, because at the end of the day, they are going to... I mean, you have to kind of defend more than attacking, right? Here she ults to get her full HP, everyone. See the positioning of the Janna, very far away. Very nice Nado. We can rewatch that. Another shield up from the E with the impairing move speed, or impairing thingy. And goes for another insane Q here. Doesn't connect. No more mana, by the way. Some auto attacks here and there. The auto attacks do no damage, but that's it. We can rewatch the team fight and we can review it. I don't think they will kill the Pyke. Are they killing Pyke? No, if Pyke has flash, there's no way he dies. We can review the team fight. And we can see how she plays. Alright, so... Ultimate. No, the ultimate not only gives everyone full HP, but also everyone gets Ardent, right? Everyone gets the Ardent buff, which is really nice. And now shields instantly the Varus, right? Insta shield the Varus. So now we use the ultimate to heal everyone up. Everyone has the attack speed and magical damage bonus. Now E instantly still has the Q and the W, so she can refund the what's called the cost of the shield. So she's going to play for another shield. She's going to keep distance, like you see the carry lane and the front lane. So she's going to keep distance. Also, super important, guys, around vision, you have this control ward, or she has this control ward, to play as a safe zone, right? So this control ward acts like a safe zone for Janna. So why? Because now Talon, if she wants to go onto Janna, Janna has only to step into the control ward and she disappears, right? So you have to use the vision for your advantage, especially when you play an enchanter. And you have to rely on your control wards behind you to hide or make sure that you can kite back towards that. If, for example, you are losing or you are just peeling and you are have a really nice position, right? From here, we play. She's going to queue, and instead of queuing randomly someone, she's going to queue probably this one, thinking that it's where the more players are. If they are winning, probably they will keep going, so she can press the Q instantly. And if they are going to go back, they have to go for this choke point. So she's going to queue the choke point. That is where is the most players, right? So she queues here, dodges the ultimate, which is, in my opinion, insane, right? Queues already, so really good mechanically. Like here, like the awareness of dodging the ultimate, I probably would have died here, right? So queues, now has to go back to look for probably a W. You see how she disappears all the time? She's very patient. She still has the W up. Goes for the Q. And now once she knows that the Q is going to hit, she follows the same path of the Q to hit a W. Auto W. And now she gets another shield for Varus, right? So now Varus is turbo buffed, right? She, extra attack damage, a lot of attack speed, especially playing this build. And now she plays from here, right? Gets the control ward. Tries to get the control ward, tries to get a Q, like the same idea, right? Follows the same path as the Q, so she cannot get engaged. Use the W to get another E refounded. Sadly, Cho'Gath dies, but it is what it is. I duo that Janna. I'm not sure Void looks if you duo that Janna. Does this mean I should build Ardent more often on Nami? No, because, I mean, it's hard to get people involved with Nami with the Ardent saddles. Sadly. So here they base, and she gets redemption now, right? Let's pause before she bases. So 900, she gets redemption, tier 3 boots, and counter ward. That's it. What you mean? Not sure. I do him right now. Well, this guy is challenger in Korea. Maybe, I don't think you can do this guy. The Janna. But you guys see, the important part is how you use the control word in the team fight, right? How he uses the control word in the team fight, and how you use the vision to play around it, right? How to hide against like assassins, how to play just in general, right? To be safe as an enchanter. Because I think she had no flash. Redemption gives Ardent, yes. Redemption will give Ardent to everyone. So you can redemption, for example, when you are doing Nashor, you can redemption everyone in, so everyone gets Ardent buffed. It's very, very insane, right? Stays around mid lane, not to overcomplicate. You don't need to roam permanently with Enchanter, especially when you are playing this build. If you are playing this build, which is Janna more defensive, I would say more shield, peel, you don't want to... You are not that fast on the map because you don't have the Swifties, you are more CDR focused. You're more team oriented, right? So it's like playing like Lulu or Milio. So you still can roam, but you have to connect. Every time you go into the river, you have to connect with someone, or your jungler, or your top laner, right? The two times every time we have seen Janna move, it's been or with the top laner moving towards, or mid laner, sorry, moving towards mid lane, or waiting in mid lane till his jungle connects, so he can go with him, right? Here moves to silent and is going to play with Jarvan. Redemption is for killing. No, yeah, that's for Danny for sure. I noticed it myself too, but it doesn't seem to be 100% reliable. Coach, I put one of the videos I found confirming Glacial interacts with the ECD in chat. Alright, we can watch it after this one. After this game, we will watch. Maybe it's an old video. Or maybe it's a recent video. But let's see how it works. More Enchanter and less annoying Catcher Enchanter hybrid. Exactly. Now, he goes for down course second, and he buys a lot of control wards. He doesn't buy like a lot. He buys some control wards, not a lot, but he keeps them in the inventory for a long time, just waiting. He drops one, and then he waits where he can drop the other two, or the other ones. Here the same, you get double shield on the tower. When you use the shield on tower, then Q and then W, you get a second shield, so you can defend towers better. So when you are defending towers with Janna, you have to make sure that you cycle your E cooldown as best as possible. Good morning, Lana. Hello, hello. You always want to have a control ward ready. Yeah, she always wants a control ward ready. Was around for flanks. Going to ward here for flank as well. Maybe control ward? No, normal ward. That moves around. Redemption. Yeah, redemption goes here a bit late. And yeah, Varus gets caught. AD carries, man. Always getting caught, by the way, this Varus. What's happening with this Varus? This Edward Gaming Youth, by the way. So this is like LPL Academy. Damn, this Jarvan isn't farming cracks during the teamfights. No. They are not farming that much. You need to be probably extra patient in your elo, by the way, with your junglers. This jungler is just going in. Alright, let's see. Let's keep going. Very hard matchup, this one. Like against Pyke, it's not an easy matchup. Pyke Ezreal into Janna Varus. But well, it happened what it usually happened. Nothing crazy, not Jarvan permaganking the bot lane to save them or something very strange. Very good Q, by the way. I want to watch this Q again. Like his Qs are very nice. So he starts queuing here already. He's queuing this pathing. And he just hits from there. Wow. Very nice. CC time, insane. Uses ultimate. Everyone gets Arden again. Redemption cooldown soon. And the Jack of all trades, he doesn't complete the Jack of all trades, by the way. Different stats, 8. You just use it for ability haste, I guess. And GG. There we go. Really good game. Good morning, Kina. Really good game. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Let's see, Danny. This one video showing a glacial broken 20% refund on Janna E. But when is this, by the way? 2 weeks ago. Okay, let's watch. Let's watch. Okay, let's see what it says. Let me change to this. Alright. So, a Korean player, the one that we are watching, reached rank 117. What rank is he now? He's rank 62. In solo queue playing only Janna. So, he refounds, he E, W. If you land Q, knock up, and W slow after using E, that's a total of 40% cooldown reduction. Okay. But with Glacial Elements, Frozen Trail does it... Wait. But with Frozen Trail, does it reduce another 20%? Okay, so that's the question. Well, in the replay, I didn't see that. When Janna knocks enemies back with her ultimate, does it reduce E cooldown by 40%, not just 20%? Wait, what? Yeah, it reduces 40% here. Note, while Q always guaranteed the extra 20% from Glacial, the ult interaction seems inconsistent, only the 40% is guaranteed. And like with Q, if Glacial Augment procs, could it add another 20%, making it 60%? Wait, what? This means you can effectively cast E twice in a single fight. I mean, you can do it with QW anyways, with the CDR. What it says, her E provides solid shielding, bonus AD, while Q knocks up with Glacial. But the Glacial doesn't reduce 20%, no? It's only in some situations. Very confusing, yeah. Like here, for example, the shield, she shields herself, 12. Now ults, and now, yeah. Well, let's see. I didn't see it in the replay, by the way. In the replay, it didn't show. E, ultimate. So yeah, it goes 4 seconds. But here when E, ultimate, again, the same thing happens. But when he Qs it, it's only 2 seconds, no? I don't know what's happening. I mean, yeah, you WQ, right? So here, he doesn't, he Qs. He drops an E, 8-second cooldown already, the E, by the way. He throws the Q. Now it's 4 seconds. He drops the W. And now it's the E is back. But it's always 2 seconds, no? It's almost going to be 2 seconds. It's because of Glacial. That's what they say. But I didn't see it in the replay, the Glacial, by the way. I didn't see, when we were watching the replay, I didn't see the Glacial reducing the... Like here, for example, the Glacial doesn't even reduce the shield. Like here, the shield, we have the shield 7 seconds, right? 8 from 8. Now 6 seconds. 4 seconds. Now it reduces 1 point something because it's like 8-second cooldown. But the Glacial is not reducing anything, right? Now W, it reduces like to the E to 0, but because of the W. I don't know what he's saying. At least when I look at it, Glacial doesn't. I mean, it's just the Q, W, R. What? How do you understand the Danny? By the way, imagine taking a whole rune just for the same effect as glowing mode. No. Can you look at the Q at the start again? Yeah, it's 20. It's 20. It looks like 20. I mean, for me, it's like you don't even need to think about Glacial. Yeah, here's 20. Like from 15 15 is going to be 2.5, no? So it's going to go to 12, 11, you know, 11. And here with the W is going to go to 8, no? Then W, 8. With the reduction, no? With the E reduction. That's normal. No, it didn't work. Wait. But now it procced. Why it procs? Now it procs. Look. Why it procs now? Why it procs now? But it's delayed, no? Why is it delayed? Glacial procs after a second or so. But it's normal because Glacier is not an ability of Janna. Is it a bug or what? It's a bug, no? This is delayed. Yeah, this entire combo is delayed. So here it doesn't delay, no, with the ultimate. So E, now he gets the 3-second cooldown reduction, no? Or 2 second. And now once it's very fast here with the glacial. The thing is that I'm not even reading what he's saying, by the way. I'm just watching. I don't want to read the captions, by the way. It's a bit. So here it is. Yeah. But it's instant with the ultimate. So here it is. Ultis instantly. Then W or QW, and he gets the E again. Is it intended? Is it intended or not? It works for me with R and with Q and W together in practice tool. But the QW is delayed, no? So here, let's see. So how it should work is, here he is someone. So he is the Sivir. He Qs. Now his Q is going to delay the 6 second, and the bottom left, you don't see it here. My camera is in the middle. One second. So here he's like 6 seconds. Now the Q should reduce to 4. And now after 1 second, without using W, the thing is that he uses W. You see, he uses W, so it doesn't matter here. So this example is so bad, no? No, I mean, now if he uses E, now he doesn't even use E. Like here, he could have played better, no? He used E and then ultimate, and he will get more value out of it. But here, I don't know what is this example. This teamfight doesn't even show the bug. Or am I crazy? So here, for example, let's see. He is at the same time. Here it does bug, by the way. Because here, yeah. So the glacial with Q is delayed E-refound. By the way, this is very interesting. No? I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intended. But here you see that he has 0.02. If you E here right now, then you get the refound. But because it already immobilized someone, it's 15 seconds, right? So now it's 15 seconds E. Now it stays 14 seconds, 13 seconds, and now it's going to jump to 10. Coach, the W in the clip reduces the cooldown only if it hits, and in the review it has reduced before the W hit. So it's the glacial. Ah. Oh, you mean on the team fight? Here. Okay, so, but it's a bit, it's a bit confusing because the W will do the same than the glacial, no? So the glacial hit, and because the shield was 3 seconds, it already gives you the E. This is so nice. I didn't know about this, by the way, Danny. So this is really good to know. Is it intended, though? That's why he plays. Why would you read? Would you read? Reading is for dummies. Yeah, I don't read, Danny. Is this intended, by the way? It sounds like a bug. Janna E says whenever Janna abilities, which has you say glacial isn't. No, it's not intended, I think. But this is very interesting. I mean, it's not intended for sure. It cannot be like glacial procs after 1 second. Because here in the first clip, you Q, then W, and now you get another refund for free. But it's good, it's good. So here he Qs and he gets refunded the E a bit, but yeah, he doesn't play around it, by the way, here, by the way. Here maybe he does. He gives the E, then ultimate, then Q, so it's refunded to 11 seconds here, 11 seconds, okay? So it's going to go 9 seconds, then it's going to W, it's going to be 7 seconds, and then his Q is going to give him another. So in 5 seconds or 4 seconds, he's getting another Q, another E, by the way. It's insane. If it's intended, it's sure have the random tick delay. Yeah, no, I mean, here 9, you see, 7, W. He got, no, he doesn't even W, by the way. Wait, how? This is insane. 11, Q. So 11 seconds. No, let's do, here, the cooldown is 14 seconds, right? From the E. Now he's going to Q. He Qs now. So he Q'd at 11 seconds, which brings it to 9 seconds. But now it's 7 seconds. It did it instantly. No? What's happening? 14. He goes for 9. Okay, so he Qs at 9. 8, 7. He doesn't even... the glacial procs here, and then he W. He doesn't even W. But the E is so much faster, by the way. It's so fast, but this is speed up, no? Yeah, it's speed up. It's sped up, by the way. It's 2 times, so it's not like real time. Just give me the real time. I mean, this video is like 59 seconds. Just give me real time. Why are we speeding the clip up? So yeah, glacial. But he's giving me, like, I don't care about the hidden tornado, man. I just care about the refund. It might be useful to set. No, he puts it at 8 times, by the way. He gets 550 shields, by the way. He puts it 5 times. It's sped up to the music probably. Yeah, the music, I'm lost, lol. So the glacial is going to give you a refund of the E, but delayed. That's why I didn't notice, because it was delayed, right? Do I have some Janna games? Then I can watch on my gameplay. I don't know if I have Janna games recorded. I think I have not Janna games recorded. Let's see. Oh my, I have a Janna game. So let's see. Do I even hit the Q here? No, I'm not even shielding. So here we fight. Here I shield him before we fight. Shield. Then I auto W. Do I Q him? No, I don't Q. I'm a noob. Let's see a fight. Okay, here. Do we win even this fight? I heal fast. I shield first. Then I W. I should Q fast. I Q. So now it gets refunded to 5. And now it will go to 0 in a bit. Yeah. Oh! That I got 2 Qs because of Glacial. I mean, I got 2 Es because of Glacial. But this is so... It's like, I didn't know, by the way. Big up, I mean, this guy is rank 60 by doing this. Wait, I didn't know this. Honestly, I didn't know. I thought the abilities was the Glacial procs, the second one. So I get 2 Qs here, by the way. That I go Glacial with Janna. Why are you building Aeri? Of course you go Glacial with Janna. I get another E here. It doesn't make sense. What's up, Speed Sentinel? It doesn't make sense to go Airy with Janna. Of course you go Glacial. It's like another ability. And there's no way you miss the Glacial. Because you can use it on the E, you can use it I mean, you can use it on the Q and Ultimate. There's no way you miss Glacial. Holy. Okay, I'm learning. Did you guys knew about this? Did you guys knew about this? This was 2 weeks ago. All right. Yeah, Janna S plus. Now it's for sure S plus tier. If it wasn't in the game, Glacial, Janna would have 50% CT in a fight. It must be a feature. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea if it's intended or no. I'm a little afraid it gets fixed. It's super popular. Well, Danny, how many people are we here? 29? 12? I don't think. It's we're not it's not going. We can beg abuse 50 people. Don't worry. The ones watching the VOD will not snitch. Right? Wow. You know, this is why I like to watch OTPs and we learn about stuff, right? But this guy already, the video that you sent me, how many views does he have? 308. Please delete this. Great find, hope to see more. No, it's very good, by the way. It's very good. 2 weeks ago. Why says United States? It makes sense. I mean, I think the video could be more clear, but well. Yeah, don't make a video about it, coach. No, no. I'm getting ELO before on this account, and then I'm going to make a video about it. Guys, you have 1 week. In 2 weeks, I'm getting challenger like this guy. Guys, you are getting 2 E's for free. Danny, you are playing Janna wrong, man. It's time to change. Janna, it's time to change, Danny. It's time to change. You're playing Glacial, Janna? You tried Glacial? Yeah, you're playing Glacial. He knows right now. You're playing Glacial from a long time ago, no? Yeah, you changed this last week. He saw the video and he's changing instantly. He doesn't care. Well, I think I linked you, know, the PGG. Danny gets 50 points for the summer event. No, Danny's MVP. Danny has taught me a lot, by the way. Yeah? Danny, like, you guys know, like, Danny's gold 2. But Danny has taught me 2 important stuff already, like minion waves on season 15, how it works because the change of HP. And well, he didn't know about the change, but I don't know what happened. No, like he didn't know about the change. I mean, he didn't say it was because of the HP change, but he asked me a question that why we left a frozen wave when it should slow push to us. And I learned a lot with the season 15 change of minions and this one. Yep, I investigated the reason why the OTP. No, that's very smart. Very good, Danny. Man, I used to be a Janna OTP 6 years ago. Might have to revisit her. No, I was a Janna OTP as well, by the way. Main account. Look at this. This is my main account. When I got season... I don't know if the stats are still here. Season 6? 5? Look. I was a Janna abuser myself, right? It's here. So I played 400 games of Janna, almost. Or yeah, 400 games. And I didn't die. I was really good with Janna. I got masters playing Janna for the first time, which was top 300 or top 500 in US. No. That's why when there's some stupid discussions about, no, but I'm diamond or well, if you are diamond, you don't know about the game anyways, so it doesn't matter, right? If you are diamond or gold in my book. All right, let's go for another replay now that we are a bit smarter. What do we want to watch next? We can go Nautilus, Karma matchup, Lulu matchup, or Bard matchup. I don't want to watch the Bard matchup. I would like to watch maybe we can do the Nautilus one, or we can do the Karma one. For me, the Karma is very interesting because they have a really bad matchup, by the way. They have a very bad matchup. Let's watch the Karma one. No, I learned already, so worth it. You see, Saddles give me 5 subs, blessed, maximum resubs on YouTube, blessed, and Danny with the knowledge, and you guys here helping me out. So we are learning together, you see? That's why it's a study room. So we learn together, guys. And this guy's abusing, by the way. The Janna. Well, I'm getting 400 LPs, by the way. I'm just going to close stream and go play, guys. I think after this. Let me change the scene. It's time to make a short video and post it. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Danny. Alright, he's playing against the Karma Jin. He's doing a bit the same invade all the time, no? So he does this invade all the time on red side. He goes with the jungler here and he throws a random tornado here to this bush. Coach, if you could list 3-5 points on why you think Janna is good. I just reached... I was studying before, not league, but it is what it is. Because... I mean, this guy is playing it with Glacial, which reduces the E cooldown again 20%. So that's why he plays it, and he builds Ardent and goes for shield power as fast as possible as well, and he goes Redemption and Downcore. So that's why. I mean, you can play Janna different ways. You can play roaming Janna, more aggressive Janna, shield Janna. But for sure, the Glacial Janna is the best. I think. Nautilus, please. I have Nautilus as Janna against Janna. Well, we can watch after. We will watch it anyways. After this one, we will go for the clips, and after the clips, we are going to do the spin the wheel to give the prizes, and after that, we just keep going, keep watching. Okay, let's see. He warded and got super after. So warded the enemy blue, got super after. Insta heal when he gets force shot. You guys see, they just heal a lot. Now he's going for Jack of all trades. No, he's going Cosmic. That means that he's not building Ardent. He's not building Ardent this game. He has Viego, Poppy, Rice, Zaya. So no Ardent Sensor for this game. He's going to rush Redemption first. Or he's going for Redemption Imperial Mandate. But well, I guess it's Redemption. Maybe he likes Imperial Mandate a bit more, because he has played Imperial Mandate a bit. Are there any Janna versus Pyke votes? Clonesu. Yeah, we just watched Pyke against Janna against Pyke. The first game it was Janna against Pyke. So you guys will have it. You have it in the bot, so you can go back and watch it, or you will have it later. The issue is that the mana, you cannot spam a lot of abilities early because of the mana problems. He gets invaded. Viego. Very, very awkward invade, no? From Xin Zhao to a Viego. Let me check here the E cooldown again. I'm a bit addicted now to this. So he goes around, charge the Q, auto attack first. He doesn't have Glacial, so he doesn't proc again. He already used Glacial, so he's in cooldown. First target always with Viego, so he can get a good reset. And he's going to die here as well. Has no mana. And has to base. Alright, how much gold? 500. Is he going for mana regen? Probably mana regen, control ward, and potion? Or what is he going to buy? Mana regen for sure, I think. Mana regen and glowing mode and control ward. Yeah. He also benefits... If he goes Jack of all trades, he benefits from this, but he has no Jack of all trades. So yeah, he just buys this one. This one is going to be for the Kindle Gem, Fairy Charm, for the Redemption, and then he just keeps playing. This one also is fine if he gets the boots, so he can get Lucidity boots. Oye, hay leg, no lo sé, Chompy, no sé si hay leg. Creo que no. 500 gold, definitely 2 glowing modes. Exactly. Oh, there it was? Yeah, okay, thanks. I tuned in 5 minutes ago. No problem, clone. Clonesu. Hi, Smackpack. How are we doing? Alright, back to lane. Nothing too fancy. Again, hard matchup. Again, we are watching difficult matchups. These matchups are pretty hard. They lose prio early. They suffer a bit. You have to just heal as soon as possible. If you get a bad trade, just heal, guys. Now the wave is pushing against them, or towards the enemy. Sorry. Uses E very fast to avoid the damage of Karma. But he gets the E refounded instantly. By the way, with this Q. By the way, you see? So he gets the E, 14 seconds, and now he's going to get a Q onto the Karma. He's not even going to W the Karma. He Qs the Karma here, and now he gets another shield for free. But now the refund is instantly. Why is it instant now? Pause. It's 2.5, no? The refund here. So here it's 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 3 seconds, and now it's instant. It will give him instant, no? It's just by time. So it didn't even proc the glacial bug. Or bug, I don't know, feature. Not a bug, guys, it's a feature. I think it's RT knockup duration, insta Q versus charge Q. Instant Q versus charge Q. Refund is 20% of the CD. Yeah, but glacial gives you 20% as well. It gives you delayed 20%. You see here, Doc? Look at this. I'm just addicted, by the way, to watch it now. I cannot stop. What is it? She shields right now, and then Qs. And this Q gives him the refund, and now it's going to proc another refund here. Pam. Another refund. Just like that. And now he can W and get shield again. And they got dove. Yeah, we watched before Chompy. The glacial gives you also reduction of the E. It's not only the ability of Janna. So that's why you go glacial with Janna. He doesn't buy anything. Yeah, he buys Forbidden Idol and just keeps moving to his base. Yeah, I mean, the matchup is very complicated, this one. Gets a control ward here. I mean, they are losing. So, oh. That's a freebie. I didn't know Glacial could do that. I didn't know Glacial did that, by the way. Because in the description of the E, the cooldown is refounded just by the Janna abilities. The E of Janna refounds every time you immobilize a target with an ability, Janna gets the refounded E. The E gets refounded 20%. Now Glacial refounds also 20%, even though it's not an ability of Janna, it's the rune. So we don't know if it's intended, if it's not intended, but it has a delay when you use the Q, and it has instantly when you use ultimate. So here, for example, you see, like, it's pretty nice because you get E here. She will E the damage of Karma. Well, she doesn't E because she doesn't react. She E's. Now she hits the tornado in direction of the Jhin, which is pretty nice. It refounds 3 seconds or 2.5. Then she's going to W. She's going to refound again to 5. And now because the glacial procs later, it's 2 seconds, 1 second. And she has another E again, by the way. So she has 2 E's in the same fight. Right? She's still going to die because of lazy base like Karma before. But it's still very nice to know. Yeah, I don't know. It's broken. I'm going to play Janna every game. I mean, you get 2 E's for free every time. Like, you get 1 extra refund just because you play Glacial. And it's a bit weird, I would say. But well. Lane swap to our top lane. Let's see. He's not doing anything special. Esto es Corea, es Corea. Korean Soloq, yeah. Challenger Korea. Did it get refounded here? But why doesn't it get refounded here, by the way? Look. It doesn't get refounded here, no? So here, he W's before the E. Now EE. Now he Q's instantly. Why doesn't get refounded here, by the way? Do we know? Do we know why it doesn't get refounded here? I was saying the R is too... another champions are easier. Funny, Andy just recommended Janna to me yesterday. Because Zin didn't stay long enough in the race, I guess. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. No. It's not because he's slow. It's because like the Zinzao doesn't stay on the glacial, by the way. So if he stays on the glacial, counts like an ability. But he doesn't stay on it. I think it's a bug for sure. There is no way there's not a bug when in you can clearly see it's not like, or maybe if it stays like slow. Yeah, I know the E passive, Mateus, but that's what I say. But the glacial, no, the glacial affected Zinza at the start, but he just ran away. You see, like here, he will E the Zaya. He gets 11 seconds of cooldown. I don't know if he is end up queuing or something. It doesn't queue in this just play. He doesn't hit the glacial, guys. This is what it is. 8 minutes 30, doesn't get level 6. We'll get level 6 here. Hit tower a bit. Base. Get everything. He's going for what's called redemption first item. Make sure it clears vision. Nah, this game, it looks doomed, no? They will end up winning this game. You see here, no E. Doesn't hit the glacial. It's fine. Moves towards void grabs. Make sure that I would ward around here. Make sure there's control ward. But well, they are playing dragon. Okay, here. This is perfect, guys. This is perfect. We are going to watch. Because the ultimate procs it instantly, no? This is perfect, guys. This is perfect. So shields the... So she shields the Zaya. We are going to slow it down, guys, so you guys can see. So she shields the Zaya. And then... So she missed the Q. Pause. She sees the Zaya, right? 11 seconds. Now the ultimate should insta-proc it. So 11 seconds is 10 seconds. Is going to be to 8, to 6, to 5. And then with the W, he gets another shield. Look. So if she hits the ultimate to Janna instantly with the glacial active, is going to drop towards 6 seconds. And then the W will refund the entire thing. So she gets 2 shields for free. Look at this. You see? To 6 seconds directly with just the ultimate, with having glacial. From here, she has to hit a W. If she hits a W, she will heal now, probably. It's just super slow. She heals. Hits W to Karma or something. I don't think he's even aware of it, by the way. I don't think he even knows, by the way. Does he know? Because if he hits W to Karma, he gets the shield and he survives. No mana? No mana. Okay. I didn't see the mana. I was too focused on the thingy. But it's insane, no? Yeah, she has no mana. Just to survive for the E. 0.5 seconds, eh? He knows, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no mana. I'm the fraud. No mana for the E. Refound. But he got like, you can get 2 instant E's, yeah, in a team fight. I mean, hitting mid tower, guys, always like pretty bad. Coach, I'm queuing right now to abuse this. Don't. I will as well, don't worry. Alright, let's see how he plays. But the important part is also the team fights. The team fights he does really well. Yeah, let's keep watching. So the shield, the ultimate gives you instantly. Sometimes it's the Q, if they run away from the glacial, doesn't give. That's insane. Wait, look at this, by the way, look at this. So you could do Q, hit, and with the glacial you could E and it refounds. Look at this. So he goes to Q here without using the shield. He's just W randomly here, okay, no problem. 22 gold, sweeps, no problem. Now it's going to Q. Now he didn't use the shield. Hits the Q. Right now hits the Q on top of Jin. Doesn't use the E, by the way. Now, I think he could use the E at the same time the Q impacts. I think it gives the refound. I'm not sure. I think so. It works like that. Now, is the Zaya. And now the Glacial procs and is going to give the refund. There he goes. So actually, if he is 0.5 seconds earlier, he gets E again, another E here. Because here he doubles you again, and he gets another E. Here he has another E, you see? Well, okay, let's see how the matchup goes. I mean, it's not that much, no. I mean, she has to just base. She plays a lot around mid lane. Waits a bit the jungler to play. This game, 5k down, deficit. So we will see how they end up winning this game. Gets redemption first. Not money for redemption yet. Okay. No, I think you always get, I mean, almost always with ultimate that you get refounded, and always with, I mean, Q if they stay on the glacial. Chompy, prueba a usar la Q del glacial y mueve el target dummy fuera de la Q, tío, después de que le proque. A ver si funciona. O lo quitas, ¿sabes? But he opens mid lane a lot and he just waits. He's trying to defend the tower on mid. I mean, they are laning still, no? It's before minute 14. I asked Chompy to go to practice tool, use Q, proc the glacial, and then take away the target dummy. And see if it refounds or not. But I should be able to get a list of the bugs that Riot knows that are happening, because you, as professional players, you get sent like a list by Riot, bug exploits, minor bugs, and all of this that there are in the game, and there's always like a very big list on depending on the bugs that exist. But yeah. Missing Q is more painful now in teamfights. W gets the E. Gives the E. If he ults, he gets insane value, by the way. With Glacial, he's still Glacial active. Now he gets insta E. Or no? I want to watch again, guys. Because I think the ultimate didn't give the E reset. There's another E. Redemption. Yeah, it's 5-second cooldown reduction, by the way. He used the E, the ultimate with Glacial, 5-second cooldown reduction. Insane. The problem is he has no mana. That's the problem with this champ. No mana. Maybe we... Yeah, but you want to go Revitalize and you want to go for green runes, no? Yeah. If not, you could go Precision, I guess. If not, you could go Precision. But he's playing around mid lane, defending mid tower a lot. The downside to Glacier is no mana flow. I mean, mana flow, yeah, I mean, you just have to play well with your mana, by the way. You have to play with well with your mana. Diana TP'd, and that's why they caught her. Who got the redemption, by the way? We saw redemption, but there's no redemption in the game. Ah, the redemption is from Karma. Was enemy redemption. Yeah, but he's playing with, a lot without mana, sadly. I've only just realized that a Caracal that appears when someone follows you. Yeah, exactly. That's a Caracal. No lo hace, no le responde al CD, pero creo que no es bug. ¿Por qué no crees que es bug? So, no le responde al CD si no está encima del Glacial, ¿no? So Chompy just tried in practice tool, so when you Q and proc Glacial, and then you take away the target dummy, it doesn't refund the cooldown of the E. But anyways, guys, Riot is never interested in supports, so we are not going to... You see, he values a lot mana regen. We're learning a lot today from this Janna build. He's valuing a lot of mana regen, and probably he's going for downcore here. Does he go for this build maybe when he needs more mana regen instead of just his champions? I think he's going for downcore here, no? Or he's going for... What is he going for? Downcore 100%. Redemption into downcore. Maybe values more spamming abilities against Karma because Karma spoke. Maybe I have to look it around a bit. Is a BGG. After this game we investigate a bit more. Because maybe he just decides to go Redemption downcore if he's playing against a lot of poke. Instead of, like, it doesn't matter what his teammates are playing. And he's playing a lot, like, trying to save mid tower. I mean, Rice is running it down, no? Peanut. It's Peanut on Rice. Yeah, he needs a lot of mana, by the way. He needs a lot of mana. Downcore buffs Glacial now. Yeah, it buffs Glacial, but he wants the shield power and he wants also the mana regen, right? That's what he wants. 2 Fairy Charm cost the same as a tier. What are the advantages of 2 charms? It's because he goes to build 2 Forbidden Idol, right? So he gets more Glacial benefit of Glacial Slow. Also better for the shield, for the ultimate, right? So it's overall better. Obviously than tier. Maybe you could go tier first item with Janna. Tier first item you think is valuable, guys? So you don't lose mana? What do you guys think? Tier Janna. I think he probably thought about it, no? The problem is that you lose so much mana as Janna at the start. Here you have no problem. But for me it's insane you get so many E's in a fight. You can get 2 to 3 E's. Like, this guy could have like got so many E's out in one fight. He can get so many E's out. It's insane. Yeah, tier can be in the way. That's true. Right, interesting. Let's see how he plays more the matchups. We can see after as well. But great discovery. I think his vision work could be better, honestly. Guys, he's playing a very simple champion. in a very simple way and with a very simple rules to follow. You guys could do the same, and I don't think it's that hard. I think how he's playing and what he's doing is not difficult at all. No, you don't do anything. Like Tariq, you don't do anything with tier, you know? But I don't think it's that worth it. Just learn to play without using that much mana or thinking about it. I don't think his gameplay is that difficult to play, guys. That you guys could get free low. Just it's like E-rotation. You only have to think about the E-rotation and positioning and making sure your tornadoes are good. But you don't need to overthink it that much, right? Redemption goes in. Shield. QW. He gets refounded again, the E. Once you have a lot of CDR as well. But it's, I mean, the peeling and the positioning, I think the teamfight from the first game that we saw, how to play it, that's what makes a big difference when you play Janna. But for the rest... Janna above Nami in next tier list. Oof, I don't know, eh? Like, this guy is playing it... Like, he's not doing anything crazy. He's, like, really good nados in some occasions. Good positioning. Doesn't over-roam. Knows how to play, and it's safe enough, right? He knows what to do. Like here, he's contesting side lane. He knows Atakan is up. He's going to drop some vision probably around Atakan. Hovering the Poppy, right? Attacking the side here with Poppy. Pump W, auto attack. Doesn't commit to the Q Glacial like an addict. I would be addicted to it, to be fair. Probably I'm addicted to it the next game. And just plays really good teamfights, right? We can see the positioning here on this teamfight. Gets a good Q, charge. Keeps good positioning in the middle of the fight. Janna's a bit tricky also because you could be in the same pixel or a bit behind, but you need to connect W and Qs. So yeah, still has redemption, so you can heal everyone up. But my question right now is he building this because of team comp or because enemy has poke? Now redemption, everyone full HP. Qs very well. You see, he's not hitting the objective as a support, so he's going to Q to the choke point, and now they are just going to play Atakan. We can rewatch the fight if you guys want. I want to rewatch the fight, honestly. Let's go. Let's go on to Janna. Probably the target you want to E is the Zaya. Maybe that goes for Viego. Let's see what he does. You want to attack damage onto someone important as well. He Qs before Eing, which is a bit awkward. No, it's a bit rare that he's... No, porque tengo una cuenta de Corea. So he doesn't just E here. I think that's a fail, no? That's a misplay from his side. He should use the E here. Yeah, he uses that a bit too late. But he still gets the Glacial Refund, by the way. It's insane. He still gets the Glacial Refund here. Not the Q Refund, but the Glacial Refund. I don't know if he perma thinks about it. I don't think he perma thinks about it. Maybe he perma does. I'm not sure. I know that I probably know that he probably knows it exists, right? It's easier for him, but it's not like perma keeping track. Like here he is, and now he gets refunded, you know, with Glacial, which is insane. Now he has two abilities to refund the next E, W and ultimate. Here he gets another refund with the ultimate knockup, and then he doesn't even W. Yeah, he W here. Nado, shields. But here the fight is won, so you don't need to overthink too much about that. Okay. Wow, good. He estado en Corea, pero no es mía la cuenta. De alguien que me lo está dejando. I found this tenacity versus scaling health rule decision in his OPG interesting. Janna is good scaling and weak lane. I guess this guy just doesn't care about the flat HP. He does get flat HP in some matchups, but not every time. Sometimes he goes scaling HP, sometimes he goes flat HP. I would go flat HP. I was going scaling HP as well because he was doing it, so I was going full copycat on his build, but I don't think it's good at all, like the scaling HP. He has to flash here. Podemos hablarlo por Discord, Chompy, y me dices qué partidas quieres y te las puedo conseguir. He does tenacity the most, yeah, exactly. I need to drink water or I'm going to die. So very productive study room so far. Very productive study room. Is gameplay not insane, not very complicated to replicate, nothing special, nothing insanely macro movement. He has good fundamentals. Obviously, he will not be rank 60 with this. He plays well the Janna, but I will not say like. I mean, it's hard to be impressed, no, with an enchanter. But he's not doing like insane plays all the time. He's just grouping up, being with the team, making sure that he's useful. Not dying randomly in lane. If his AD carry dies in lane, then he just gets the experience alone, and that's it. At least what we have seen so far, right? Maybe if we watch 100 games, he's like doing crazy stuff, right? Like you see, he's staying mid lane with Xayah. I would be roaming a bit more, for example. I would be like maybe hovering the what's called the rise or something, but he stays around mid lane a long time. He cannot really face check river, that's true. Very nice fight. Let's watch this team fight. Alright, Xayah is just deleting everyone. How much did the Glacial do this game? 852 damage reduction. And he gets downcut here as well, no? Good positioning, like for example here, he doesn't get Diana ulted. He makes sure that he's pretty far back. He's going to move up where Xayah is right now. Is he charging Nado somewhere? I think he used it already. Dodges the Diana ulti, which is great. He shields the AD carry all the time, right? Doesn't make sense to shield anyone else when there's some... I mean, sometimes you have to shield like someone that's going to die or about to die. But the idea of the shield, how much AD does the shield give? 46. You guys don't read it because of the cam. 46 AD is very nice, no? For Xayah. Now it gets down core. It's 46 attack damage. Wow. Yeah, it's Metal Enchantress Redemption, but he goes Ardent usually. He usually rushes Ardent instead of Redemption. So that's what I want to check now in the PG when he does Redemption instead of Ardent. Maybe he does it more on poke lanes, but yeah. He likes Ardent a lot. Maybe because Diana, it can be. Maybe because Diana AoE damage. Also Diana against Janna, oof. Not easy, eh? Buff the Xin Zhao, I mean, or the Viego, sorry. I mean, he was Xin Zhao before. He killed the Xin Zhao. Gets a kill with the W. But he doesn't go too aggressive, right? He doesn't go too aggro all the time looking for play. You see that he stays back, buffs, gets the Q out. If someone is in range W, sometimes goes forward to W. But he's not risking his life for the W, right? All the time. Tries to throw some Q, sometimes connects, sometimes it doesn't, obviously. And I don't know if they end up finishing here the game. Also Cosmic, when he doesn't go for Arden first, helps a lot for the Redemption cooldown. And here they end. They were hard losing this game. He didn't do nothing extraordinary, just be consistent and do his best, I would say. Alright. Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. I think my outlet is on. Let's get rid of my outlet. Not it's going to record everything. Okay. This game is very good for Janna. Going against Ambessa, Zin, and Diana is a dream game for Janna. Yeah, just make sure that you dodge the ultimate of Ambessa. I just tune in, but how do you decide to rush Redemption first item? Redemption first item is good when, in general, I don't think it's that bad. It's very OP. It's like Locket for supports, like engage supports. You are fighting a lot, you get a lot of value. Also, you can use the Redemption to go to use Redemption on a side lane as well. Right? So here, no poke lane, he goes for Ardent, no poke lane, he goes for Redemption first. I mean, maybe because Galio and Kindred fighting, maybe because, I don't know, like he just goes Redemption here first, and then Imperial Mandate. He went for Imperial Mandate as well. This is a bit new, by the way. He never went for Imperial Mandate before, and now he goes for Imperial Mandate, right? So maybe he's going to try some builds and seeing if it works or what he's doing. But yeah. Here, I would say this pretty poke heavy, but still goes Ardent, right? So Ardent Redemption downcore, or sometimes Redemption downcore directly. Maybe it's Redemption Imperial Mandate. Redemption against Kindred is good, yeah. Redemption against Kindred is good. If you time it well now when you are in the ultimate and getting out, it can be like very good, right? So, yeah. He's not that good with Nami, no, guys. He's not that good with Nami. I saw him replace Aaron with SOF Dually. What is that? When 3 AP. Staff of the Flowing Water. Replace Ardent with Staff of the Flowing Water when they are 3 AP, but I think he gets it down call usually. Yeah. Alright, it's very standard build. It's nothing crazy, guys. It's nothing too crazy. I mean, he's going to lose some games, by the way. Like, there's no way he wins every game. It's not like 100% win rate, but from how long has he been playing Glacial, by the way? Is this guy playing Glacial since the... Wait, 3 weeks ago already? He's been playing Glacial forever? This guy has been playing like this the entire season? There's no way, no? The entire season he has been playing like that. I suck at Janna. I don't understand what makes her good. I mean, we just saw what makes her good. This guy is making work of the Glacial E refound very well. Yeah, he's playing like this the entire season. This guy. I didn't know about it, by the way. I didn't know about it. I didn't know about it. He's playing like this, by the way. 2 months already. He didn't change. No se TP, no se TP. Te puedo dar las bots. Yeah. He's playing like this the entire time. He doesn't change. 2 months ago. Alright. I mean, he for sure is an expert. He for sure is an expert on it. He played like 730 games, probably the same all the time. But he's going for he's rank 62. He's going for... He's almost top 50, eh? Wow. Alright. Now, we're going to make a small break from watching the Janna. And we are going to go for some clips from the weekly challenges. This guy. All right, let's see what we got here. So thank you, Danny. This is the best thing. I'm just going to... This is the best thing, by the way. I was just this emote. This is my reaction. All right, clips. So again, every week we have a weekly challenge. I mean, weekly challenge with these challenges. Challenge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we are this week already, week 7. 3 weeks to go now. 4 weeks to go to finish the summer bootcamp. Let's see what we have here. What we have here. Does it automatically change? I guess if I put a 1 here, it says yes. No, Jean is a beast. By the way, Jean is a beast. Jean is a beast. All right, let's watch clips. Some clips of you guys. Like after the weekend, you guys spammed a lot. Let's watch the clips. Give the punctuation. Give points, and we keep moving. So this we watch. Coach, I'm not sure how Urgot works, so I just stood net to him. I mean, Infernals left the Discord, so unlucky. There it is. All right, Messi fight. Did we watch this already? Alright, we didn't watch this one. Messi fight Z, Poly is a game changer. I mean, this is not, what's called, this is not a weekly challenge, but we can watch the replay. Most Korean Janna OTP use Glacial, but in US and NA people go at it. Yeah, because they don't know the tech. They don't know the tech. But it's so weird, no? Like, you want to investigate the best Janna, no? Always? I didn't know about it. And we investigated a bit. Dan investigated for sure, and he found it, you know. Well, I don't know why the other ones don't go for the Glacial. Nice polymorph. I mean, polymorph, Lulu broken, eh? Lulu's getting another nerf next patch. Yeah, Nami is very strong. Alright, what we got here from Sad. This game had been extremely close. This turned out to be the defining teamfight. Nyla was extremely threatening, so when she engaged Fiddlesticks, on Fiddlesticks, my duo, I knew what I had to do. This is Tariq, no? Tariq Gaming. Let's see. 1 out of 10, let's see. Ah, I thought it was 11 seconds. 1 minute 12. You flashed on top of him? Nice, you got ultimate on four players. And you die here, no? You don't even die? You see? Before dying? Oh, that's the best feeling, eh? With Tariq, when you survive and you can get your E out and then you can keep a W. Like when you keep your E out and keep Wing. Wow, that's the best feeling with Tariq. And you guys end the game, no? Yeah. Nice. No, Lulu. Yeah, Lulu's getting destroyed. Weekly challenge 2, Division. We took Dragon and I had a mid lane pick. Lulu established Division and are able to see enemy rotating teammates. As a result, don't overstand in case enemy rotates onwards. LOL, Lulu Division. So this is for week 2, and who are we watching? Golden X. Alright, let's control F. Golden X. Golden X is down here. Let's zoom in as well. And this is for week 2. Week 2 challenge is... Week 2 challenge is this one, no? Division plus result. Let's see what we got here. So you are playing Lulu, you're doing Dragon. Everyone is alive from the enemy team. Your tankage is doing some all-in. You're going Mikael first item. Pretty good, no? I see a Lux there. Not that bad. Sweep. Arrow from Ash. Right? Division here, good. Take the control ward as well. Division here, good. Xavi Pro, thank you. 4 months, member. Coach, let's go. So happy to see you here. I know it's hard. My schedule is not easy for Australia people, but happy that you can join the stream. All right, we see Nar here. What's the result of this? You see Nar rotating, so your team can back off from mid lane tower. Don't go for mid inhib, no? That's a good one. And yeah, and Master Yi can also go for Raptors because he sees the Raptors. And here, I mean, you should not be hitting tower and already reset. But yeah, that's the division plus play. And you see Nar rotating. Yeah, it's good. Division is broken, guys. Just do more division. Where's Golden Eggs? Here, week 2. 70 points. I give you 70 point Golden Eggs. For sure, 100%. Very good. Full points. Week challenge 4. Attack Silent. We rotate to Silent to stop Sion split push. After getting 2 kills, also able to see Morgana in vision and baited another kill. Probably should ult the rabbit to make this play better. Let's watch. Week 4 is probably Attack Silent plus result. So follow up. Let's get it, Golden Egg. Good. It was good. With Enchanter, it's not easy to get silent attacks or vision, but it's doable. I think in lower elo or low MMR, we are watching a lot of high elo challenger players. It's very structured games and they don't usually go for punish, but like if Sion is doing this, I mean, you're not going to see in the games that we are watching today so many mistakes, right, from the enemy. So yeah, I like it. Silent attack. Do you die? No, you don't die. There's no follow-up sequence, no? There's a follow-up sequence. You have no resources to have a follow-up sequence, no? Sadly. Usually what I want or what I would like to do or watch is like you guys get a good play like this, like you had, and then from here you can get some vision so your top laner can keep pushing and crash the wave and then reset, and then you have a nice like vision or something after, right? Just a couple of kills. Yeah, it's fine. I think you can redo it, or when you have a better clip that you feel like you are trying to do it, then you can send it again. So what is it? Silent attack, post 50 minutes plus follow-up sequence. I will give you the 50 points entirely. I just want to see something more, you know, from a silent attack. Something more, some more purpose. Like this is more reacting, right? Reacting to help than making a play and trying to do something, okay? I missed my review. How many points did I get? For the... that's the team fight. Oh, that's the team fight, because you didn't say that it was the team fight. How many points do we give you for the team fight? This is... Do you want this for the team fight? Team fight with Tariq. Ah, the team fight. This is for the team fight. Okay, let's rewatch it then. I didn't give you punctuation. I thought it was just a clip. I mean, I like the build. I like you have Warston. You connect onto Kaisa with the ultimate. Not that bad. Ultimate here is good. Flash is good. I will ping the bush here. Why not? You deny some vision. Well, you can ping it at the same time. But well, I think it's a good team fight with Tariq. Plus, I'm a Tariq player. I think it's a fine team fight. ¿Han salido los nerfs? No lo sé aún, no creo. And after this, I will not hit Dragon. You know, I would give, like, you know, Irelia here, for example. Irelia is going towards bot lane. And these are going mid lane. So I will get some information here, bot lane or in the jungle. Even if someone is alive, I think it doesn't matter. I don't think you die is the support, right? So you can get some information, and then you can also get a ward in mid lane. I don't know if you end up doing it. If you end up doing it, it's perfect, but I think you stay on Dragon too much. I think you guys end even the game. No, you guys don't end. So instead of hitting Dragon, because there's no real need, you don't do the damage, you just set up vision and go. So from 100, I like the team fight though. It's maybe just team fighting, no? That we need. What is others? I will give you 80. You can do a bit better. There are more team fights that you can go. You can go as 5 to finish mid lane. Maybe as well. Maybe as well. I'll give you 80. 8 out of 10. It was not bad. I like the flash with Tariq. Good stance as well. It was nice. It was nice. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Remember, you guys can send it here. Another day, another... I don't know how Danny does it. But Danny, every time we watch a clip, he gets a kill with redemption, by the way. He gets redemption kills every single time. He's playing Spellbook Janna. But he gets it every single time. Pam, kill. I don't know. He's counting, by the way. He's like 20 kills already, like that. He always gets some kills. What was this play? This is the Skarner play. This is all-time Skarner. I like Skarner support. The problem with Skarner support, I might play him later in higher elo if I get some elo. But for me, it was super fun to play, but very complicated to make it work with your teammates. Because the champion is like a lot of potential, like picking someone and dragging to your team so your team can kill him. But yeah, Dan is the god for sure, for sure. Yeah, I mean, 4 out of 3 great ultimate, that's gotta be 100. Nah, I mean, I'm very picky. I wish that competition for clip based on how badly your teammates rolled. Maybe we could do that some week. Because check out this. I'm AD carry, Rico into base when they are pushing mid lane. Let's see what happens here. Well, I mean, the golems were needed, man. The golems were needed. Poor guy, he loses the game here. Honestly, I probably think you lose anyways, but it's funny. It's funny. Challenge 1. All right, like golden eggs. Level 2. I like the level 2. The level 2 for me is the favorite. For me, the level 2. You guys do a correct level 2. It's super important. 100%. Super important. By the way, level 2. So let's see how we play the level 2. Hitting this minion, I don't like. By the way, I think you should keep... I mean, I know you should keep hitting the other minions that are healthier. And don't one-shot directly the minion. Plus, you already have the level 2 control because the enemy support is missing, no? What is the enemy support? So you keep playing the bush, and you already have level 2. Once you detect golden eggs, you have level 2. You should move into the bush right here and play more aggressive. Now, even if Zoe, it's fine. You can still get a Q, auto attack. and start trading HP, because the lower they are, the better it is for your level 2 power spike and transition to the what's called, to a kill, right, on level 2. You need to prepare them, right? You need to prepare them. You need to prepare the oven to get the play done. So you have to have more preparation in between level 1 to level 2. It's the entire prep, right? That's what you guys have to understand. It's not like once you get level 2 you fight. Sometimes, but most of the times it's like a bit of prep before. Like here you should already be here, for example, fighting, right? You should already be there. And now you should be like, they should already be low. You should be trading. Now you're level 2 and now you start fighting. You see? So there is no a big and they're also level 2, right? What I should have done probably is like save the votes from everyone, and then from the votes from everyone, the heal can be a bit faster. So you guys can watch who got the entire points for the level 2 and why did they got the entire points for the level 2. That's maybe something to think about for the future, right? Like you guys could watch, for example, I don't know, Danny gets a good level 2 kill. Why did he get a good level 2 kill, right? Or what happened? That would be like, probably for the future I have to think about that. Like have like a library. You need to prepare a bit better the level 2. So I cannot give you a lot of points from this. I want to see a better one. I will show you some examples. I will show you some examples, don't worry. Golden X here. I will show you some examples. Like maybe I have my explanation. I will give you a 20 out of 50. I mean, I cannot give you much, by the way. I want you to remake it. I will give you 10. You need to be way more aggressive, way more aggressive. Where can I show you? I mean, at least you are sharing and not scared to share the video and learn. That's, for me, that's the most important. Here is me explaining while talking. I don't know. We have to wait a bit. So here. I mean, here I explain how to play melee. And I'm going before I get level 2, right? So before I get level 2, I go, but this is more melee. So if I want to show you a better example of this, I have a video about it. So I'm going to just go for the video. It's a bit over-exaggerated. I mean, over-exaggerated. It's a bit... Debate the Bard flash as well. I mean, it's a bit too much, right? But I think you can get the point, right? So here, for example, we are playing with a really strong lane. I will full screen it. I'm there explaining it. You have it on the document as well. So what I will do is I will play very aggressive because I know we get level 2 first. I play extra aggressive. So I make sure that I'm trading HP. Here I explain how I trade HP. And I get control. So once we get level 2, right? We can have like better impact, right? So here it's a bit like it's different because we get level 2. When do we get level 2? We get level 2 here right now. And you see they are already low. I have no potions, but I traded a lot. But I'm not scared to trade HP all the time because now we can zone, you know, like now we can play the game. So once you detect that you are winning level 2, when you have a winning level 2, you have to play super aggressive, even if you are level 1, because you are getting extra ability and you are getting more HP, more stats, right? So you need to make sure that you are more aggressive in this type of situations, okay? So hopefully Golden X, keep it up, man. Keep it up. I want to see more. I also check the document. Everyone that is doing challenges is getting elo, by the way. Everyone that is getting I mean, some of you guys are not winning a lot of elo, but you are not losing insane amount of elo as well. I mean, I don't know what's up with Bambi. He did a lot of challenges, but I don't know. He lost a lot, but that's not normal. I don't know. He can tell us what happened. But usually the players that are doing a lot, but still winning, no? Lost streak, but still getting kill. You get another kill? Come on, man. Like, how many do you have? Week 6, teamfight with Janna. Alright. You know that same play will work for weekly challenge. Week 6, teamfight. Here's the clip context. I set up vision to help us have a chance at Baron, and teamfight win gives us the opportunity. Alright, let's watch your teamfight, Danny. I don't want to see Yumi clips, guys. I don't want to see Yumi clips. Now, you're playing Glacial? No, you're playing Aeri. Unlucky. Setting up some vision. You can chase Nado here already, right? I think, for example, in this situation, you give shield, you can chase the Nado already, like in this choke point, right? You can do it this way or this way as well, whatever you want. Bram has a shield, so it can be a bit like tricky, but... And you could get another E, in my opinion, here, right? So you could get 2 E's if you hit the Nado. Again, you just... wait. Yeah, I think you have to pay, like now that I watch, like here, you have a E, so you can E Nado, W. You don't E, for example, so you are not playing for E cyclings, right? In this team fight. The redemption is good for the kill. But here you have to E for sure. Every time you have E out of cooldown, probably you have to get, you have to get it out first because you have like, you're building shield Janna as well, right? You need to E more often and just look for the resets of the E, like here. You get another E, you know you get another E and you're positioning back when you can give it to Silas another one, right? And maybe to save. I think you could save Silas for sure. But well, now we saw how this guy plays, right? For the E resets all the time, no, Danny? So you can like look to play like E reset in team fights, especially when you don't have mana problems like this, or be aware of it. Maybe it can help you. You can get probably 2 to 3 E's more out in this fight, right? I don't know if you see it now. If I didn't watch this guy be so obsessed with also like the glacial bug and we discovered, maybe I didn't give so much importance, but like for sure you can get 2 to 3 more E's in this team fight. And it probably makes the difference, no? It's like more AD, more HP. What do you think? So I like the redemption. I like the positioning. Maybe you can identify when you are a bit more aggressive, like when you can play more aggro. Yeah, I'm playing for E resets a little bit more now. Let's see another team fight where you get more E resets. I will give you like a, I would say, I mean, you win the team fight. The vision is good. I like the vision. I will give you a 60. And now we work on the what's called? I think 6 out of 10 is not that bad. And we work on the E resets. I think you can clutch a very good team fight with E resets that I probably will give you a 100. And I think you will play for that as well. So let's see. Team fight from Kina. You got Baron after 2? No, and with the vision, it makes it way easier for you to get Baron as well. Karma Abuser in right here. Drags the enemy team in. W's here. Nice. Needs to wait redemption. Needs to wait for the ultimate E. Can I go back here like this? Yeah. So here she has ultimate E with Karma. Now you have to understand with Karma that when you give the ultimate E to someone, the rest will also get a shield, obviously, and the first one gets a big shield, right? So now who's the important member in your team is the Smolder coming into the fight, right? The Smolder coming into the fight. So the Fiddlesticks is not under threat, right? Fiddlestick is not under threat here. So I would never shield the Fiddlestick like this. What I would do is give a big shield. I will hold my ulti E right here. Wait. And now, you see, I will give it to Smolder. Now everyone is going to go faster. Smolder is going to have a lot of extra HP. And now you can play the team fight. Before that, the team fight was really good. But now you don't have the follow-up move speed, which is the broken part with Karma. Not every single time is just the shield value. It's also the move speed. The move speed is the broken thing about Karma most of the times. And now Smolder will be faster to react. And now you get another E and then you can play, right? It's a good habit to have. Like just hold, not when you ult R, just hold it a bit. Hold it a bit more. And think what's happening. Because you are not under threat to get killed, right? That fast. So you can just think about a bit more. Who do you want to speed up? It's most like who do you want to speed up? And usually AD carries, once they have this big health pool with the shield, they get very confident on trying to, what's called? Go forward and deal damage. Which what at the end you want to be doing. Right? Okay. So I will give you I will give you 65. I think 65 is fine. 65. Let's go. Where's Skinner? I think you can do better. And also, she's playing like a champion where teamfights can be very nice with Karma. So she can get a very good fight. She got 99 from. Wait, I already give points or what? Teamfight after 40 minutes. She got 90. And she sent another one. From 65. OPG. Yeah, that's the OPG. That's my OPG that I play outside the stream. This is your main account. This is the account I play off stream. Yeah. $91 now. No, 91, no. I mean, she did a worse teamfight than before. Una Chimba is top 2 or top 3. Weekly challenge teamfight at Atacan. 45, Jet at one point. The debuff is so high, Lucian has negative magic resist. They missed the ward and they only swept one ward. Alright, let's watch. Teamfight. This is like silver in Oceanian server. Oceania. Silver, I think it is. So let's see. He started playing the game recently as well. I'm very happy that I have players that are new to the game. I mean, he's the rel, 100%, yeah. Just a bit of camera control here. Coach, you put my points on the wrong challenge. Okay, I will change it now, Danny, after this. Well, I will actually. I did? Which challenge you got? Danny Meist. Where did I put it? On this one. Gank and regank same lane. Is this one? Now it's correct, I guess, no? My bad, my bad. Thank you for letting me know. I like the flank, by the way. I like the flank with Rel. Okay, does he have flash? Yeah, here has flash. So here what you want to do with Rel, you want to keep going. You can keep going a bit longer. And then you can decide to just... I mean, you can just... If you think this guy is under threat and you want to do it fast, then you can plus W plus ultimate at the same time, right? Or if not, you can just keep going and see what happens. Like, you can Q, then you can W ultimate this guy. Like, and don't be so impatient, right? Don't be so impatient while playing the team fights. And most of the times, what you want to do with any champion is just don't rush team fights. If you think this guy is really under threat, then you have to, like, yeah. You could get your ultimate, the three enemy players, right? I mean, Ziggs and the ultimate is broken with Red, but you could be a bit more patient. But the flank is already really good. It's a very good improvement compared to other players that usually play in games they are not flanking. And you clean up, you get Atacan, you get Dragon, and also you get top towers for Garen, right? And you have flash? No, you don't have flash anymore. All right. I mean, I also understand that he's in silver. He's new player as well. He's trying his best. He's doing really good actually. Like flanking in silver is like non-existent. So yeah, is this one the team fight? So let's say for team fight, I would say I will give 70. I will give 70. For me, I need a bit more explosive rel gameplay and not rushing so much as well the abilities. Explosive doesn't mean rushing, okay? Being explosive and rushing is two different things. All right, let's go. Kina, what is this? Who got glowing mode? Wait, what happened here? I don't see it. What do I have to watch here? Who's in base? Akali? Wait, is she talking?
Me when I have to buy glowing moat.
Wait, what? What are they saying?
Me when I have to buy glowing moat.
Yo, are you on the Coach K survey? He's the glowing mode #1 hater.
Dude.
Okay. Just what's up, Bolt? Hey, man, you're smurfing, literally. Okay, glowing mode. I mean, I need people that don't do glowing mode anymore. Okay, we got more. If you have any questions, guys, when you see a clip, let me know. We can talk about it. All right, J-Way, week 4, silent attack and follow-up. After first tower falls, We sent Akali bot and we go mid lane. I set up some vision for Akali to push T2, but noticed G was collapsing. I went around and I assisted her. She probably would have killed G solo, but with me and Lucian coming in, we also get Veigar. As follow-up, once we're just to enable display, but me and Lucian collapse mid a bit too late to get Jhin and get mid tower. Alright, let's watch. Okay, so Akali is pushing bot. He's get mid prio. I mean, the mid wave is coming soon, so probably Lucian has to play the mid wave. He's going to play the mid wave first with Lucian. That's something I like. He hovers the... I mean, here you should have been probably with Lucian before. You going for vision. So play the mid wave first and then be together with your bot lane, right? So here what you want to do is make sure that you are in fog, but you can show up on the wave, push it together or be in fog together, and then you move together to get vision, right? So you want to push fast the mid wave and move for vision together with Lucian, because together you are a strong pair. When can you skip mid wave is, for example, if you are playing with a champion that can play alone, like Ziggs, maybe like Ezreal is pretty safe, right? They don't see you, then you can skip a bit of steps, right? But you are skipping the mid lane wave first, so it's very good vision, but you can do it a bit later together with Lucian moving around, right? And now you could move. It's true that if you don't move, like probably Akali gets a bit more surprised from Master G, but it's still fine. A nice ultimate. And you get 2 kills. No, but this is how you advance in solo queue. This is how you get good in solo queue. And now the problem is that your Jhin is going to take mid tower. You get 2 kills for that. And you collapse on Jhin a bit too late, but you still get mid tower here, right? In return. Someone in your team should defend mid tower for you, right? Should shift, maybe the jungler, maybe the top laner who has no tower, instead of dying on top. He should shift mid lane, make sure that the mid tower is safe. But that's not going to happen right now in gold, or in platinum, or diamond, or master. Maybe it happens like around master, actually, right? That they shift, but it's very rare they do that. But it's very good. So week 4, 100%. It was nice. It was nice. I would just say that you take it a bit slower if you are playing Nami with a pair. Maybe you want to contest vision first. Silent attack plus follow-up sequence. I will give you from 100. I will give you 90. 90 is fine. I like 90. I like 90. Maybe you can do... It's not perfect. I think the mid wave, you have to be careful. It's very difficult, okay? Like, very difficult. Mid wave first. Even if I like the deep vision and I like the silent attack, mid lane wave, pushing it out first is super important, guys. Be careful with that. I always like say get the vision, rotate, but there's some rules that you have to follow. Week 16 fights, plus 2 minutes before. I set up vision on Dragon, it was their soul, thinking they will come. However, I spot G coming mid to push and stall. Team gets Dragon, then assists me with G. Results in a team fight, we get 3-4-0 and start Baron. The Veigar threatened base, but 2 were recalling, so I stayed to scout for Jhin, who was coming. We get Baron and clean ace, which turned the entire game and gave us the W. Let's see. Jay clutching it. Let's see. We have a bit of context as well. I like the context. I need the context for the team fights. You guys cannot give me clips directly team fighting, because then it's very difficult to understand what was happening, what was the setup, what you guys were doing. Vision is fine. Using this plant as well. Maybe a mid lane ward is missing. You refresh this one. Maybe hold it. You don't need to rush it. It's still probably 30 seconds to... Or you go for more wards. Master G is pushing. You chase. You guys get Dragon. And very awkward, what's called? Unlucky the bubble. Very, very awkward the Master G going in mid lane. Just giving random Nashor. You get Nash. I don't dislike it, but I would like to see like a more 5v5 numbers advantage team fight. This is like more you guys chasing them out and just stomping them than an organized team fight, right? At the end of the day. But you played really well because you did like a lot of important things. Set up good vision on Dragon. You made sure that you collapsed on the Jhin. So overall, like you did your work as a support and you clutched it to give a win to your teams as well. So yeah, that's very good. No, the entire sequence was really nice, by the way. But I want to see a bit more like 5v5 structure, but I will give you a lot of points because in general it's not a team fight, but It was not easy what you did, and it's fine. I like it. So I'm giving you 75. 75 because it's not a team fight, but for me, like, it's perfect gameplay for support. You did a lot of good decisions. You made a good decisions. All right, let's see, Lupa, what is this? Dodging, dodging. Playing with fire. And Soraka so fast, no, when she has the passive. All right. Week 1A. I like this one. Week 1. Let's go, plant. Wait, it's too advanced here, but well, I guess you get level 2 with the 3 minions here, the melee minions. Let's see. I like the Q, I mean the W before the level 2. I don't dislike. Now you have W flash combo. That's a good E. I mean, I don't think you need to flash here. I also think you don't have to go back that much, right? You can still like go faster to the bush. Like you want to play here as fast as possible. I mean, you are kind of doing it. And I don't think you need to flash. But well, maybe she flashes away. But well, the flash was not needed. You guys dive this? Well, I like it. You're a bit crazy, but it's nice. Maybe you can just W and Q, but well, the Q and then W, but well, you got caged by Morgana. I mean, Qing, igniting, and then WI ult, I think you survive, by the way. Hey, no, but I like a lot the dive, by the way, eh? The dive is crazy. What is his name again? A plant girl. The dive is crazy good, no? I mean, what elo is this? It's not... what elo is this, by the way? It's that... Ah, diamond, okay. Alright. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Well, give me... I will give you... I mean... I like that you're going in at least before the... What's called? Before the level 1. So I will give you entire points. I was giving a lot of points in general. Alright, let's see this one. What is this? It was such a nasty prediction of WQ of Alistar. Yeah, silence, no? With the silence with Soraka. Yeah. Wow, that's broken. And now they can chase with Soraka and Ashe. Soraka Ashe, super strong lane also. I don't think he has CDs yet. But yeah, now, I mean, Briar's not here. Ashe can play. Yeah, Alistar is a friend. Now here, I think that if Evelyn dies, she gets so mad. No one dies? No, no one dies. Okay. Alright, we got some week 6, Fight for Soul. The power of Milio and Redemption gave my Caitlyn a pentakill this game. Alright, let's watch Ray. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Milio, minute 39, eh? 39. Protagonista. I like the name. Gotta go. Catch you later. Catch you. Bye-bye, Jin. Thank you for stopping by and watching. Alright, let's see. I mean, who are you? You're the Milio, no? I need to see Milio. How you play the fight. Does the ultimate of Milio cleanse the Nocturne ultimate? No. There's no way. I think you are too far up, by the way. You should give more space to Caitlyn, right? And be more peeling. You are too... Like, you took too many free damage, right? It can be a bit risky, but at the end of the day, if you end up dying... I like your positioning here more than the positioning that you had before, right? Like, at the start of the fight, you have to be a bit more careful. Yeah. Protagonist. It's a good name, So I would let what's called my teammates be more in front, like let Riven in front, let Caitlyn a bit in front, or be at the same place. But you want to be like more careful because here, like Caitlyn is coming. This control ward, I don't know if it's you who placed it, but you want to make sure that Keep good vision in this bush, which you have here. And also behind Kaylin, right? I think you break here the line. Yeah, you try to... The Q, like the range of the Q here trying to help is not that great. Maybe you want to do it from this position. And here, the range is good. You end up not dying. And Kaylin does a lot. But you have to be more careful with the team fight positioning as Enchanter. All right. What is the call? Right. It's new, no? As well. Ray. Team fight. How many points we give? How many points we give for this one, guys? How many points we give for this one? I would say we can give a solid 70 points. I think 70 points is fair. I want to see more team fights, guys. I want to see more team fights. I'm not going to make it easy. I'm not going to make it easy for you guys to get full points. 10 is a 10. What's up, Garrett? Yo, I'm in the Discord. How do I join the challenge? Guys, everyone can join the challenge. Doesn't matter when you join. You just come here to join the ladder. And you send your PGG on your join the ladder. I will add you. And then here you can read the challenges that you have. And then you just go to clips and you send the challenges. It's that easy. You can do it from POV, from spectator, like they are doing it. And on stream, I will watch them, give them points. And every month you get, we spin the wheel and we select 3 winners to see for mystery gifts. If you participated at least in one challenge. Taking justice for all Soraka means. Let's see a smack pack. This is not a challenge, no? Maybe some of the clips could be challenged. Sweet, I'll be grabbing those 100 points. Let's get it. I'm excited to watch your games. And at the end of the summer bootcamp, we give some prizes. All right, good. Broken, eh? Broken Soraka. Smack pack? Hey, I'm not saying anything. What's up, Smack? Are you still winning? We did a coaching session. He won 7 games in a row. You did 7-1. Are you still winning or what's happening? What is this? This is like an old clip, no? You should play Samira, no? 7 MS, by the way, guys. 7 MS. Well, this may be because of the recording. 80 carry and he censors. He censors the 80 carry. Nice EOA. Lupa giving compliment on Soraka. What is this? Sir Coach. Now I'm kind of back to same win rate, coach. I think I need more coaching. Well, we did a bad coaching, to be fair, and you're playing Soraka. You saw how broken Soraka is. That's also like, if we talk about roaming and how to be effective with Bard, some things are the same. But yeah, maybe we need one more. Or keep working, keep working. It takes some time. Any preferred screen recordings nowadays? I mean, I would just outplay it. This is the week 1 challenge. Or you can do spectator. Maybe this is the week 1 challenge and I didn't notice. This is when you get level 2. But I missed a lot of information, no? You see, I lost a lot of... I need, for the week 1 challenge, I need the first wave, guys. I need the entire wave state, right? Because here you guys are low already, which I like. Here you guys moving forward, which I like as well. They get level 2. RL should have probably punished a bit earlier. You click back for no reason, like here, for example. You cannot click back here. Doesn't matter. You can never die, right? Like here. Once you see this, you never die. So you keep clicking forward. Once you dodge this hook, you never die. So every time your character goes backwards, like here, it's like here, for example, it's a mistake. Because you are committed, plus they have no damage, right? Senna's pretty weak. But you should already be here, so you can secure more auto attacks. Or here, right? But overall, you get the double kill? No. You don't get a double kill. Or I mean, probably you dive at the end. Okay. Yeah, you have to detect once you are on a winning position. When you're on a winning position, you want to make sure that you are more aggressive, right? Okay, let's give you week 1. I don't know if I added you. Week 1, I will give you... I mean, I think it's nice, but I want another one. Because you are able to do it again. I want to see the first wave at least and be more aggressive, dumping backwards so much. And I know that you are higher elo than others. So I'm more demanding with you, for sure. Week 6 challenge, fight, Smolder. Is it Smolder or Yumi? If it's Yumi, I don't watch. I think pop Ghost a bit faster. I think popping Ghost is not a bad idea. I think you should pop Ghost faster. Already minus 10 points, not popping ghost. Where's my ghost? I was sleeping and heard I need to see you auto and not walk backwards, and I woke up. Thought we were watching one of my clips for sure. No, it's a common mistake. It's a common mistake, by the way. It's a common mistake. I like the ultimate when you're CC'd, obviously, for healing and for like AoE damage and start the fight. I think you ghost very late. I think you should. The flash is good here. I think you could do more if you ghost at the start. I hold ghost for way too long. Exactly. Yeah. And you're Smolder. I need better team fights with Smolder, eh, Maximo? I need better team fight with Smolder. I cannot watch. Well, where are you, Maximo? You are so far away, by the way. I need to watch better team fights with Smolder. You have to give me a pentakill at least. I will give you 55. Plus you play Yumi, so we don't understand each other that well. No, you owe me a better one, eh, Smackpack? You will get me another one. But Danny, how many every time you play a game you get another redemption kill? How do you get redemption kills, by the way? You got another one off screen, by the way. Off screen. Is there something more going on this screen? Off screen, like he doesn't even care as well, by the way. He gets them off screen. But I don't understand. And now Aru sent 4, no? So what do we have here? I dropped some deep wars as my Trundle got grabs. I thought the Trundle might invade, so stop my B. Likely the enemy Ivan comes off his camps and we kill him. What challenge is this one? Week 2. Deep vision into no. What is it? Deep vision into follow-up or no? It's only deep vision. What is week 2? Let me check. Where's Aru? Aru is here. And week 2 challenge. So he did week 1 as well. Week 2 is division plus result. Okay. So we need to get a result, no? Of getting division. Get swords here. Still has swords. Gets a good fight. We'll skip the fight a bit, Aru. You get division. And you see the eye. Beautiful. This is what I want to see. If you don't ward, if you don't get this pathing, right? And this is what I say, like, this 90% of supers don't do. I don't know why. 90% of the supers don't do it. Every time I coach a super, they don't do division. I don't know why. I mean, if they are not diamond or master or above, they don't drop division. And how is it difficult to drop division? What is your job anyways? Like hitting the void grabs. So boring, right? Now you get another opportunity. Pam. Ham. From the Trundle and dead. Plus another kill, plus another what's called camp. Insane. This is perfect. Perfecto. Perfect what I want to see. Week 2. Full points. 100%. Full points. What is 70? 70. There you go. Now, week 3 challenge. He goes for the week 3 challenge. This is mid lane ward. This is this is probably the hardest one that you guys had. I dropped a deep ward before bravely, courageously, humbly die in a team fight. The mid lane ward gives me more information to my team regarding the enemy movement as they got Baron. I don't know how to pronounce this word, by the way. Courageously. Don't laugh, guys. Please don't laugh. I'm learning. It's courage, but I don't know how to say courage. I don't know, guys. Stop it. Let's stop. Let's drop the mid ward. What happens with the mid ward? Wait, you die here? Yeah? Wait, you died, yeah? Let's see what the mid ward does. So you drop the mid ward. The difficult part, I think, for everyone was what does the mid ward accomplish for your team? That was the difficult part from everyone, right? But you see the mid lane ward gives information where they are going. Karma is here, and no one is coming for Nashor from the enemy team. Only Karma. So they can keep doing Nashor, and they know exactly where they are. They know Lulu's coming, Karma's coming, and Trundle is coming, right? So they know they're here. You assist with the pings, but Aphelios, you know it's coming. It's super broken ward. And Trundle is going mid lane, but he shows on the wave. That's good. I like it. For me, it's 100 points. It's not difficult to get 100 on this one. In some games, probably it's harder to get something, but I think it's still fine. You see everything. Even if you die, you still see everything. So 100%. It's really good. Now, what do we got here? I gang milling as the Vex walks up. After dropping some deep vision, I check out top lane, but since it's warded, I give up on making a play. I go back milling as Vex responds. So this is ganking to gank, no? Ganking to gank. What's up, Golden X? Just some visions. That's it. I cannot capitalize the mid ward. How the mid ward is not that difficult. I promise. If you practice it, then you probably get some good results. The problem is that the mid lane one, now I understand why it's so difficult, is because you don't see the benefit of the mid lane ward. By the way, the ultimate can be a bit better, but you guys don't see the benefit of mid lane wards. I won't guarantee. Secure. You guys don't see the benefit of mid lane wards. That's why it's so difficult to send me a clip about it. Because sometimes it's just someone sees a rotation from mid lane to bot lane, that's enough to make it valuable. Or for example, the Nashor there, it's also enough to make it valuable, right? That's the thing. Is that week 5 challenge? Create a most. Mid lane ward, is that the bushes in the side lane? No, mid lane ward is when a tower falls in mid lane, warding mid lane. Just ward the mid lane. Ward in the middle of the lane. In the mid. Another gank. Boy, this guy's trolling, no? Guys, remember, this is silver in Japan, which means no one plays in Japan. It's only Aru. It's Aru against other Arus, by the way. No one plays in Japan, only him. So he's ganking himself. Good job. It's good. I like it. You get you make a play, get some vision, come back, gank. Can be a bit faster, can be a bit better, right? But it's already getting good habits in, which I like. So it's fine. And you gank 2 times. For sure, it's good. Can it be better? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it can be better. I mean, for the hero you are playing in, this is 5. Gank and regank same lane. I mean, the ultimate mechanically can be a bit better. What I want, maybe you can redo it. You know, 90, no, 50 plus. It's 150, by the way. 130, I will give you. Well, it's a lot of points, this one, by the way. What was I thinking? And this one is week 6. Definitely could have used E on different targets, but I had fun here. All right. You're Leona Arc. Leona because you picked, your younger picked Ivan. Very good decision, by the way. If you're able to play a tanky support, then it's very good. If you pick Leona with Ivan, 100%. I mean, I'm happy just by spotting people, by the way, with mid lane ward. I'm not like, you don't need to have like insane TP flank and so on. Estamos viendo clips de gente que le envían Discord. Después vamos con la Janna. We finish this, we spin the wheel, and then we go back to Janna, guys. We do a bit of a break from the Janna games, and then we watch the Janna. I want to watch your clips also. And how you guys are doing. Let's see. You E from Fog. You maybe could ping a bit more. The ultimate. You ultimate later, but you ultimate on Kai'Sa very well. You go back and peel. Nice. I like this Q. Maybe you could Q, obviously, the AD carry there. But he flashes. You like here, for example, you already tanked enough. You don't have like, you're not very tanky. W is not active. I think W is not active anymore. You don't have a aftershock. Like here, just flash, right? Just flash the damage or try to flash anything out. Just flash out, and that's fine, right? Maybe you don't survive, you survive, but or kite it out a bit faster. But you did well. Like you tanked well. You dropped a lot of CC. Ultimate was good. Maybe Q can be better. I don't even dislike it that much, the fight. The camera control can be better. Like you should know what's happening a bit down. Like here, the camera controls, you see too much your teammates, right? But you already know where your teammates are because one, you see the minimap and you see them already here. So you don't really need to see everything here, but you need to see more what's happening for a better ultimate opportunity. That's what I would say. There's a huge difference between Emerald and Diamond. I mean, Emerald 4 and Diamond 1, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's some difference. Huge. Depends what huge is. Huge difference is. I will give you 80. 8 out of 10, I think it's fine. But nice, you did all the challenges, I think, for now. How many points do you have? Oh, 605, by the way. If you do the challenges, you guys get up very fast, honestly. So do the challenges, I recommend. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's go with the spinning wheel, and then we continue with the Janna, and we can watch some Janna games. Maybe we can do 1 or 2 more replays from the Janna. I want to see like the Nautilus matchup, for sure. The next one will be the Nautilus matchup. Or what matchup do you guys want to watch? What do you want to watch? Do you want to watch Janna against Nautilus, Lulu, or Bard? I mean, the Bard one is a bit meh, I would say. No? Bard? Do you want to see Bard? Bard Janna? It's a bit similar as Pyke, but just not that much action, no? In laning phase, probably. What can I do here? All right, let me add everyone to this one. Bolt gets added. How many people did the challenge? Maybe a lot of people. Una Chimba gets added. Jenny, this gets added. Yes. Jimmy, Proto, J-Way gets added as well. Saddles. Hey, Saddles did the the thing is that Saddles did a challenge and didn't get added on the spinning wheel last time. Andy gets added. Danny gets added. Aru gets added. Chime Time gets added. Who else gets added? I do it manually, guys. I want to see you. See everyone that's doing the challenges. Glowomi gets added as well. Where is Glowomi? Glowomi gets added. Alomancy gets added. Bambi gets added as well to the spinning wheel. Susie Baka gets added as well. A bit inactive, I think. She stopped playing the game. She got tilted. But well. Who else? Coach. Should I add myself? Okay, I will add myself, by the way. I want to be in the spinning wheel. I will add myself. I did the challenges. Jimmy did them for me. Who else we have? Tiago is here. And TRTIH. Who else? Golden X, obviously. We just saw his challenges. Golden X. Who else? Gaven. Gavenator as well. Wow, this J-Way is so good, by the way. I can directly see who did it. Oli as well. Piranis as well. Gideo. Who else? Ray. I think we are finished almost. Plant Girl. Okay. I guess Zyra player, no? But there's not. Another noob. Another noob gets added. Maximo, who is like last place almost because, I mean, he's playing a lot of Yumi, so I don't know what happened. I don't know where he is or what happened with THS 555. He went from Gold 4 to Bronze 2. What happened? I want to know. Coach, how are you getting this player replay files? I tried OBG desktop and no one of the matches had replay available. I'm getting Andy. Andy plays in Korean server. He lets me his account, and from his account I get the replays, and then I use a program called Replay Book to get the replays, and I can play them. But I can get you some replays if you want. Add segments. All right, everyone should be here, by the way. Can we zoom in, by the way? Well, maybe not. Zoom in. Not a good idea. Everyone is here, but why is the wheel like this? Shuffle? I don't know why, but the wheel looks a bit... a bit scuffed, no? Why is it like this? It's too many names or what? Why does it look like this, guys? The wheel. That Excel can be watched to learn champs, or how does it work? Thanks. Noelia, you have it here, the document. This document is, I mean, here you have the summer event. So you see everyone that's added on the event. Then you have guides, where I made guides. A Silver to Challenger. I recommend the Silver to Challenger streams a lot. so you see the champions that has guide or not. Learn champions, every stream or video I've done with these champions. Support, videos about specific topics on support. Learn macro classrooms that I have done. Items for support and the explanation, when to buy and when not to buy. AD carry alone, AD carries that can play alone or don't need help, so it's pretty nice. Janna Super Synergy, and this one we are going to do tomorrow. This one and this one we are going to do tomorrow, and we are going to do it in one, and I'm going to try to explain it the best as possible, so we are finally getting AD carry synergies. Alright? Better. So yeah, you can use it however you guys want, the document. But I will try to add some things every single time. Why you say playing tank support is much harder than enchanter? In tank supports is, I mean, harder. Depends what's harder. I think it has more knowledge. Yeah. Alright. You have to have more knowledge to play engage champions, for sure. Alright, guys, are we ready? Let's click to spin. I don't know why, but it looks like this. We do 3 spins. Okay, Alomancy wins 1. Let's see. I will get the emoji this one. Alomancy, the goat, is here, no? Alright, Alomancy gets 1 here. Let's go for the next. Remove. Let's go. Next one. I don't know why, but it looks like this. I don't know the names, guys. Hey, Ray. Just got here and he got 1. Another one. Time time. Congrats, everyone. We finished. We finished. Chime time is here, no? And Ray is also down here. I believe he just joined, or where is Ray? Here it is. Diamond 1 as well. Alright, congratulations. I will write it on the Discord. And yeah, perfect. Now we continue with the Janna. We continue with Janna. We did a bit of a break, and we continue with Janna gaming, with the Janna reviews. We are going for the Nautilus, okay? Janna against Nautilus, for sure. Let's go for that one. It's Janna time. Let's go back. Let's go back. We did, like, I think 1 hour break, by the way, yeah? I mean, a lot of clips, a lot of things to watch, a lot of reviews, and now we continue with Janna. So it's going to be Janna against Nautilus. I'm going to do a 1 minute break to go to the bathroom real quick. If not, I'm going to die. I will not be able to do this. Wait, voice, no, pinks. And get some water. I mean, let me zoom out. Change the scene real fast.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Okay, this is not what I wanted. This is what I want. And he always goes for the invade. I like this invade as well. What I do, I do the same, by the way. I didn't watch this. I nailed this exact same spot as well and see if the enemy jungler is there. But my teammates just run. And he gets the ward, by the way. Oh, really nice. What's up, Tarula? Love this guy. You love the Janna or you love me? Alright. BRB.
Minions have spawned.
I'm back. What did I miss? Alright, we rewatch, we rewatch. I missed a lot. So he gets a ward here, level 1, and then bases for sweeper, no? Coach has to base. I have to base, yeah. What you said? The daddy in the little bottom left screen. Ah, that's me? I mean, or the Janna. I mean, it's Janna there, by the way, Janna Queen. Right, so bases gets information level 1. So in on blue side, at least what I've seen so far is that he goes here, charges Q. From the Q, he makes sure that the enemy jungler usually covers this area. He goes, follows what the Q, no one is here, gets a ward here, bases, gets sweeper. From the other side, what he does is, he goes here, charges Q to this direction, level 1, and then he follows with the Q, nothing happens, he wards the enemy blue, bases, gets sweeper. He has done this 2 times already. We watched 3 replays, so he's done it on the 3 replays, no? Alright, let's see how he plays laning phase here. Just like when you're playing a Soloq champion, you have to play like this. There's no other way. He's charging Nado, so he forces the Senna to move up. So Senna cannot treat the Sivir, right? That's very interesting as well. Senna knows that if she keeps auto-attacking and going down, then she gets knocked up for longer, right? Dodges the... I mean, tanks the hook. Heals here. He holds the heal for 1 more. I think he holds the heal because he gets insta-ignited, not the Sivir, once he gets hooked. To avoid the heal. Let me rewatch it. She could heal here, but she's not. She's holding it a bit longer. She probably knows that they cannot kill on the first hook because of Senna. It's not that strong. He likes to get a lot of autos, by the way, at the start of the game. Gets hooked here, gets full value of the healing. And now he gets like the Q. It's not that weak once the minions can get some aggro. And you guys can play like with the Q. Yeah, he gets zoned out. Like the laning phase is weak. I mean, maybe. I mean, I think in low elo it can be very easy to or easier to play Janna because you don't get zoned out like you do here. You see how the Nautilus is playing this bush. Now he's going to push out, and the Sivir is forced to reset, and he's going to take the solo experience. The solo experience, and he has to ping that this guy is moving. By the way, I guess that he's going to ping as Janna because he cannot follow the roam. That Nautilus could be roaming topside. You see that here comes a warning ping. There should be more pings coming out from Janna on the minimap, telling that Nautilus is coming. Gets a solo experience again, so probably gets closer to level 6 for the void grabs. We will see how that happens. And is he going to follow the Nautilus or what is he going to do? He leaves lane to help the mid laner. So he's going to follow Nautilus and just go towards mid lane. Best Janna strategy, don't block hooks. Well, he blocked 1 hook. Make you ready, carry recall, get solo XP, go roam and win the game. Yeah. Well, the problem is that they might not recall, you know? They might just die. But well, and flame you. That's what usually happens, no? They just die. But this guy played against Pyke and Nautilus, lost the lane. I lost the lane. It's not normal, right? These matchups are not easy. And then from there, he just takes the solo experience and just keeps playing the game, you know? I think that I mean that's the main idea. That's what you have to do. You just play like that. I mean, yeah, he gets the cooldown refunded with the W's, as we know. Uses Glacier to get the extra refund time. He's playing really well. Also, not a difficult. I mean, Nautilus and Varus, for example, or Nautilus Jhin could be like way more bully than Senna. Senna, at the end of the day, is not such a bully champion. Here, he goes for. It's interesting because he Qs before the shield, right? Which I would say, like, for example, knowing how he plays, I would shield here instantly to get the refund. But well, Does he get it from the glacial? Let's watch. He gets the refund from the glacial, not from the W. I think he can get 2 E's, by the way, here. I don't know how important it is, probably not that important at the end of the day, because Sivir cannot keep hitting. Well, I'm just trying to think about how he's playing around this, around the E refund a lot, because at the end of the day, it's like how he wants to play, because he's maxing E and getting a lot of CDR. If they buff a bit the mana regen of Janna or something with the mana of Janna, that would be like insane for Janna. Insane buff. Like right now, she suffers a lot from the early mana. And no mana flow, it makes it extremely hard. There goes an E, sweep. How about Glacial on Janna for the ECD? Yeah, that's why he plays Glacial on Janna. So he gets the E refounded because the Glacial for some reason gives 20% back for the E, like any other spell, which we don't understand yet if it's a bug or it's intended. But well, every time I mention something that might be a bug, Riot changed it really fast. I mean, it's ridiculous, to be fair. Like, she already has the E backup. And she didn't even E with the Q. Pretty broken now, if you guys ask me. Teammate is doing Dragon, just charges a Q. Gets mana back here. Plant, remember the plants spawn at 6, 610, 620. What's up, Navales? Face check the Z, who she knew that was here, to be fair. Shield on Trundle, more damage for Trundle. Could flash a bit better. Like when I watch this guy, and you watch, for example, Keria play, or we watch the Cloud play, in my opinion, there's a lot of big difference, by the way, on how to play the game. Just in general, and you get it from maybe professional gameplay, or like understanding how the game should work. But he's more vibing, right? He's more like chill. He doesn't insane openings. Good team fighting, like some misplays, not perfect, the pixel perfect flash or reaction time. I would say just very normal. But he's, I mean, he's very good in some decisions. Like here, I like, gets control ward. He's going to play for level 6 on mid lane wave, maybe. This is on mid lane wave here. It's double. You guys see, Nado gives her 8W again now. W, and she gets it again because of the glacial. She gets 2 shield rotations in less than one. How much did she look? When does she E? She is at 45. She has 4-second cooldown on the E. 4. 4-second cooldown on E. And guys, you guys will not see me for 1 week. I'm just going to clear Janna up, by the way. Only Janna games. Right, start hitting void grabs. I will get a ward here. I think for the rest was fine. Play next mid wave. She could have played more mid waves here for level. Would not hit the objective. I will drop ward here for sure. Now 24/7 Janna streams. Janna marathon. I mean, Sivir can play alone. It's Sivir, right? So you guys have it in the document as well. You guys know that Sivir can play alone. Gets good vision around this guy. Looks for an Ado here on top. It hits. It connects, actually. It doesn't get refounded here for the Glacial. That is the theme of this whole stream. Yeah. The theme of this whole stream is just that, by the way. I was waiting for another stream, Danny, like crazy stuff going on. But no, I mean, Sivir just died alone. Or, I don't know, like Nautilus was there as well. Doesn't matter. Playing on top lane, making sure that now they can deny one entire wave on for Rumble. He uses ultimate, so they just might just deny the cannon. He gets one plating, she gets level 6. And she's going to go for Arden this game. What's up, Freeze Sally? I missed the other hours of the stream. What have we learned so far? We have learned that Glacial reduces the E cooldown as well. So, depending on the situation sometimes, but it's pretty broken. You can get 2 Qs on the same fight really fast. Team fight, a bit of team fighting as well. How to play team fights with Janna. Here, for example, she's not laning like the other 2 games that we watched because she has a Sivir, so there's no real point to lane. She wants to play with the stronger teammates. Trying a bit when she builds Arden, when she builds Redemption. Right here, she's going to go Redemption. Arden into Redemption. She gets 2 counter wards as well. So she's spending a lot of money on wards, which usually with Enchanter is common. Like, oh, don't buy so many counter wards. Why are you buying counter wards? So even with Enchanter, and she's buying a lot of counter wards. Here I would go for a bit more vision probably later. Or rotate. This ward I think is a miss. This is a new interaction though. Red buff also reduces, or at least used to. Red buff also reduces the E? Really? Red buff also reduces the E cooldown on every auto attack or what? Can you try it? Can someone try it? Because it's the same, no? Just slow. She opens mid lane. It used to, or it still works, right? I will try it, boss. Thank you, Dominic. Let's try it. Just give us the understanding. Because it might not be the case anymore. You see, together with the jungler, just gets vision. I don't like this counter ward. Should be more on the edge. But I don't know if it's intended. That's the thing. I mean, if you can do it, I will do it. But we don't know if it's intended. Flash early, so she doesn't get ultimate by Zed. We just don't know if it's intended, that's all. Do you think these OTP builds are more suited to ranked matches than pro builds? Yeah, 100%. These OTP builds are for ranked and solo queue and not for professional play. The same for Nico build, by the way. There's a Nico build from the OTP that he plays with Comet and Domination. And then he goes Rocket build, and then he goes for Frozen Heart, Abyssal, more tanky build. And in competitive, you want Inspiration for the Cosmic Insight for the CDR and the Flash cooldown. And you want Zonias after you complete Rocket build, right? Because in solo queue there's more aggressive laning phase, or there's more like roaming, surprising the enemy. Like in competitive, you have voice comms, everyone has a voice comms, right? So it's harder to pull that off. And yeah, depend on the champion. Yeah, sometimes there is solo queue builds and competitive builds. The game is totally different, right? Right. Got Redemption. I mean Ardent already. Let's see. The E tech size cooldown gets reduced when you impair an enemy champion movement. No. Janna refunds 20% of the cooldown whenever she impairs an enemy champion movements with an ability. But Rohan, you are just you are just saying. Well, my camera is in the middle, right? So here it says with an ability. Obviously, if you stop at Champion's Movement without saying with an ability, I understand. But it says with an ability. Glacial is not an ability. Red buff is not an ability, right? So it's bug, in my opinion. Or it's not intended. With an ability. Ability is W, ultimate, and Q. Yeah, then I don't know. Like, it's the tooltip was wrong, or but what I see in game is not right. Secondary resolve. Yeah, this is the runes of Janna. These are the runes. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm all for it. I mean, if it's because she slows with red buff, then with Rylai's as well, no? It should get reduced, or no? If you build Rylai's on Janna, does it get reduced as well? Can someone check? Maybe we check after. I mean, I cannot check after this because my Vanguard is you cannot have a Vanguard activated when you watch replays. So someone has to check it for me. Does Rylai's also work with the E cooldown? But Glacial does not slow except via your ability, but so does Rylai's. I will try everything, boss. I'm currently in practice. Thank you, thank you. Let us know. Let us know. We will discover. For now, let's see how this guy plays. Especially teamfights, no? I think we are more curious how he plays teamfights, skirmishes, what he's playing, or what he's doing. Like, for example, he's late on this play. Right, he's going for mid lane wave. There's nothing on mid lane wave to help for. This guy's already dead. When these guys are committing to a play, I think he's late on this play as well. He's like on two plays at the same time, not making up his mind. So if he was on this play, it would have looked a bit better. In my opinion, I would get more vision here. I will get some vision around. He's not going for vision. He's just going to go with his teammates and die here, or I don't know if he ends up dying or not, but it doesn't look too good. It didn't look that good. But Sivir gets a lot of kills in return. Double kill. But it doesn't establish any vision. I think she had no wards, by the way, here. Rylai's no, because it doesn't stack. Blade of the Ruined King works, for example. What do you mean it doesn't stack? I don't understand what you mean with it doesn't stack. Yeah. I mean, Glacial procs it. That's why he plays Glacial in the first place. And that's the entire theme of this stream, by the way. Just watching this guy proc 55 shields in the same. And seeing a bit how he plays, right? Like, see, the wave in mid lane is not connected yet, so he goes side lane, plays a bit of side lane. This we know, he has done this in every single game, for example. He's covering for his side laner. If he can play more aggressive, he will play more aggressive. He doesn't take red buff, even if he could, no? Sivir will take it. What's up, Omega Minus? We also saw the level 1s, eh? The guys, the level 1's super important. You forget about the level 1s, but the level 1s, how to play Janna level 1, we also saw that. How he's playing with the Nado level 1. These fights are difficult, eh? To play as an enchanter in this place, in this moment, is super complicated to play. Iceborne Gauntlet actually could be viable. Wait, what is Janna playing with Glacial, Iceborne Gauntlet, Rylai's? What is this Janna? W, you Q one time and you get 55 E cooldown reduction. Wait, why is this Janna spamming E every single second? Why Janna can spam E and no cooldown? New Janna hack, Chinese hack. Yeah, the glacial passive reduces the. We discovered that. On Q it gets a bit delayed, which makes me think it's not intended, to be fair. And the ultimate with glacial is instant. I don't think it's intended, guys. In my opinion, winky wink. We abuse it a bit, CE, if Riot fixes, and maybe next patch is fixed because, I don't know, every time I mention something is bugged, it gets fixed next patch. So maybe Dan is like a Riot employee and he's not said anything. But well, it is what it is. We can fix the game. Doesn't contest with Sivir, goes together with Trundle. Sivir running it down a bit, like every AD carry. Honestly, not getting the cover from his teammates, but he has to respect a bit more. Not an easy game to play, and it's actually, they're winning this game, so let's see how he ends up doing it. The red buff doesn't work, it seems, nor Rally, but Blade of the Rune King works. New build. Janna, Blade of the Rune King. That's it, guys. But that's so inconsistent, no? So now Janna E has cooldown reduced, but lost her damage empowering. No, what do you mean that? She still empowers, no, with the E? She still gives 80 damage, Johan. Janna top, Blade of the Rune King, Gauntlet, let's go. Can we clarify Ardent Censer isn't a troll item? No, I mean, she likes to play Ardent Censer, gets AP, shield power for the Glacial, slow. Good buff for Sivir, good buff for Trundle, good buff for Sylas. Still does some damage. It's not bad. Probably if you have multiple targets, you can get good value. Probably maybe Redemption is not a bad idea, honestly. Now, let's get out of here. Between you and me, guys, the guys that we're here, we've watched 3 games already from this Janna. Is she doing something crazy to carry and win the games? Because maybe it's just me, and she's rank 60 in Korea. Obviously, the teammates are good. Don't get me wrong, their teammates are all challenger. But is she doing like something really crazy? Cloud was playing really good, by the way. Mechanically, openings, vision, peeling, hovering, shadowing. I'm not seeing Janna doing exceptionally well. I mean, she's not like running it down and dying every time on cooldown, right? She's respecting. But I don't think... if I would watch this game, I would not say she's challenger. But maybe I'm a hater. No? Or maybe it's because she's playing Enchanter. And that's the way to do it. But... It's not saying he plays bad. He doesn't play bad, right? He's really good team fighting, right? Really good cues. Really good idea of how he wants to play. But... we will see. I will play more Janna and we'll see if, how hard it is to play how this type of build. Maybe I'm delusional. That is not like super strategy how to play against Pyke, because she got stomped against Pyke in lane. She didn't die though. It does get get Arden without Moonstone, right? But I've checked others too. Nobody's doing the Moonstone much. No, Moonstone and Arden, it doesn't matter that much. At the end of the day, she has an ability, the ultimate, that can give you the Arden to everyone and also Redemption later. So it's not that bad. No, she cannot do miracles, but this is the 3rd game we watched as well, right? She's playing well, don't get me wrong. But it's not like miracle gameplay or openings or the wild usage, right? She's not like super fast at every place at the same time. That's what I mean, right? She's not pixel, like every team fight has to be super clean for the team to win, right? That's the thing that I'm saying. If you play Thresh, for example, or you play Bard, you have to be very good every single CC, like making good picks, right? That's what I mean. At least the games that we won. I mean, that we have watched. The position is good as an enchanter, but I think that's the minimum if you want to climb with enchanter. You have to get good positioning. Like here, the good Q. She keeps this type of Qs. Like for example, this is insane, right? She knows exactly where the enemy team is going to be, more or less on the choke point, and then the Qs are really nice, right? Maybe that's the entire thing about Janna, right? Also, like good Q positioning and good Q charge Qs. I think with a bit of practice and just making sure, like, this Trundle is broken. This Q, like for example, this type of things, like, that's insane, right? It's really, really clean. That's what I would say from this guy. It's a great idea how to play his champion on every moment in the game, right? That's for sure. Pretty sure she's supposed to get caught out warding more. Always work for me. Hey, Lam. You should try. I don't know if you're playing this build with Janna, but you should try it out. I know that you play a lot of Janna. So, Dominic, thank you so much. Red buff doesn't work. Realize doesn't work. Exactly what Dominic says. You want the shield and heal power, right? I guess. No, she's really good with the Q. The Q, like, and position in teamfights is insanely good. How she uses control wards and everything. I'm not saying that's not. And she has a good strategy level 1, which I like. But, yeah, she's doing her job well. She's not doing... She's consistent, right? That's the important part. There's no, like, a very... I mean, maybe she cannot be that playmaking. But when I watch Keria or Duro or this type of players play the game, it's very impressive. But they're also playing, like, when we watch, it's like they play Bard, they play Pyke, they play Rakan, they play Alistar. Right? And they do very insane stuff. She holds her vision a lot, by the way. She holds it a lot. It's true that she cannot just really go ward. You see how she's respecting? She doesn't die much. She just does what she can, buffs out, and then she just backs off, right? And here, enemy team is doing Nashor. She gets a bit of mana, tries to get some vision. Zed spots her, gets out, keeps going with the Sivir, plays with Sivir. This guy, he goes with Trundle together, and just sticks to Trundle and makes sure that Trundle can play. Maybe he gets a control ward in or what. And then charge a Nado again in one lane like this. Keeps running and survives a lot. Like, by the way, she's out, by the way, of the fight. Not looking to fight more. She identifies really fast when to get out of the fight and when it's lost. And plays for another time. It's a bit old school Janna. Oh, I played it in Season 5. Is there a reason why she goes Ardent when Sivir is playing like... I mean, you don't know how Sivir is going to play. But Sivir is going to do well after, right? She has 3 items, so Sivir is pretty strong. And Arden with Trundle is not that troll. Some defensive vision. You can get 2 shields on the tower as well if you are able to connect a Q and a W. So that's also pretty nice to know. Redemption goes in. Alright, let's see this fight a bit slower. So here she is. She drops Redemption instantly. Gets shield on the Trundle for sure. Probably the Redemption can be placed a bit better. WQ. I think she gets another E here. She heals. It's hard to cycle your E when the teamfight looks like this a bit. Like, you cannot connect your abilities as well, and the Q doesn't connect. She still plays with 1 HP. She has red buff. Well, base now. And go for down core, no? Yeah, she's going for down core. Okay, this Q doesn't hit anyone. Sometimes you have to gamble, the Qs. Like, you see this position, look. This is like the hard part playing Enchanter, I will show you. Now there are two flanks fighting, Sivir fighting, and you want to buff, but the Nautilus is going to cut you right now. So here the decision is like commit to the play and play with your team, right? Which you can get sandwiched and probably ulted by Nautilus and everything, or just go around and try to play from this spot, and you always have flash to flash this wall, play with your team, right? Ulti or something. But you can also play and then flash out, but then you are not playing the fight anymore, right? Keria, we will watch some Keria replay stream, by the way, but we will have to wait that he plays a bit more solo queue. I don't know if he's playing much solo queue. So decides to reposition or wait for the Nautilus to pass. Probably gets some ward. Ward, the bush is always fighting, and then he gets a really nice Q. Like, this is really nice. Like, step back, go back in, ward, and then now Q this. Sorry for the Zonia sound, but it is what it is. And now it plays, and he gets like probably a triple knockup. No, he gets a double knockup. That's enough. And now from here, he can play better, right? Can get the shield out. And now he has still Glacial. No, he has no Glacial, but the shield will go in a 5-second cooldown. Maybe can play it, ulti, yeah, and he dies. But but he tried his best, right? That's what you can. That's what you can expect from you, right? Like, you tried your best. He tried his best, you know, to play, and he dies. But that's enchanted life, right? When your team is dead, you are dead as well. After. They changed red buff in patch 14.20. I just found out by looking through history. That's what happens if you never read patch notes. I mean, they changed red buff in what sense? What's the red buff change? It doesn't slow anymore. It doesn't slow anymore. Some enchanters games, they removed the E interaction. Yeah, but it says in the patch notes we remove the interaction with Janna, but that is like on, and that's not under the red buff. What's it called? That's not under red buff still thing. Of course it slows. Yeah, it slows, but that's probably in backfix, right? Under backfix, not under the red buff, or maybe it's like something about red buff. When it's, I don't know what it says, but maybe it says fixed with Janna or doesn't work with Janna anymore. But because probably I was not playing Janna back then, I really didn't know about that interaction. I didn't know about that interaction from last year. They call it backfix, remove an illegal interaction where red buff autos reduce Janna E cooldown. It's the same thing with Glacial, I think, guys. 100% is the same thing with Glacial. Next patch it will be fixed, you will see. Once we discovered it, it's too late. It's already too late, guys. What is Danny not going to work just to play 200 Janna games with this build? Why I'm not streaming, guys? I'm playing Janna in secret before the new patch. Alright, let's see. Wow, the shield. She got like 3 shields out there, no? But she still cannot win the fight there. They need a better team fight. They win this? Man, he's going to win because the towers revive. He wins this game. Because the... Oh, I mean, to be fair, Sivir kills everyone. Sivir, eh? Frisk. Sivir is winning, eh? 1v9. 1v9 machine. I will get more vision here, or more vision. Like around here, at least. She's staying... plays with Sylas. Risked a lot, by the way, here. Almost died. I think she's dying, no? Yeah. And they get Nashor. And they will end very soon. So now they came back into the game. Doing the best in the team fights, not like... I mean, just trying the... buffing and feeding as best as possible, and that's it. Not much more. Enemy team has anti-shield? Yeah. Z has anti-shield. 3200 anti-shield of Z. Makes a bit the Janna life harder. You see how they play one lane only together? Because this is inhibitor. He's already pushing, so they play this. And yeah, in Z, this moment, he doesn't do anything. You see he's go first, because they're winning. And now they won. GG. My carries always ping me when I took red buff from them back then, but it always legit 10% value on me. You got the reduced every time you attacked a new champion. So every time you attacked a new enemy, you got it reduced. I will need to take off work and play for the fix. Exactly. No. I'm going to abuse this 100%. 100%. Well, abuse. No. We just, it's intended. For sure it's intended, guys. It's 100%. That's what Riot wants. 100%. Alright. Guys, I had another game to watch, or another 2 games, but I think it's a bit the same, to be fair. We watched the Pyke lane, we watched the Nautilus lane, we watched a Karma lane. There's another Lulu game where his Varus runs it completely down here. It's to 24 minutes, who, like, his topside won pretty hard. He also goes for Arden Redemption, but I think it's a bit of the same, right? We know already how she's playing and how this Janna is climbing, or what? Why is it strong? Why is strong? Why this build is so strong, right? So there's not much more to do. I mean, this was a good study room. I learned a lot. We did the spinning the wheel. Gave the rewards. A lot of clips from you guys. The ladder looks like this. Let me get a refresh to the ladder. We have Bolt first. I don't know why Bolt is smurfing, I guess. He's almost diamond. IRT on Achimba, Genesis. He was diamond 4, almost emerald, and he's diamond 299. So he's doing really good. Really happy. J-Way is almost like plat as well. Danny as well. Well, Danny got down to gold 2, but now he's getting up, by the way. So yeah. I think that's it for today. Tomorrow we are going to complete this one and this one. I will try to work on it to make them look better and more, like, just more easy to go through. So you guys, when you, for example, are in a game with Aphelios, then you have a bit of a game plan, right? I understand how to play with and how to play against. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how we do complete that. But it's time for me to work on the document a bit more. So tomorrow we will work on the document. And yeah, for now that's enough. Gonna eat something, some coaching sessions later, and you guys know what to find me. I will link the Discord, so you will have the Discord there. And yeah, it's time to get some free elo with Janna. Irie Janna is good with this playstyle, but it misses the secret tech. The secret tech, Danny. The secret tech is coming. Alright guys, bye. Have a nice day. Thank you for being here. Yeah, till next time. Thank you, Sades, for the subs. Thank you, Maximo. Thank you, Xavi Pro. Yeah, till next time. Thank you, Danny, as well, for the tech and all the questions, guys. You helped me a lot. And for testing, Dominic, on Practice Tool. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. Bye.